So I'm trying to not make too much noise while devouring this burger.
Oh, you get. Oh, okay. Did you get fries with it or not?
Yeah. All right. Are we live now?
Yeah, we're live.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, this is like burger. Like the first time I was in Buenos Aires, like I lived on the street that I just moved to, and there was this like burger place called Luxemburger that's like crazy good. And when the inflation was like, basically like $5, I was getting like these giantly triple stacked burgers, like looking like a Scooby Doo type meal. And I was eating them like daily for breakfast, but it was great. But now, unfortunately, it's like with the economy getting better, and now it's
Prices
just out to being like, it's like a $20 burger now.
are. That sucks. Wait, 20 USD?
Yeah, I thought so.
Dang.
It's worth it. It's like literally one of the best foods that I've ever eaten. It's like the bun is more like a country biscuit on these hamburgers, and the beef like I don't know how they do the patties, but it's like one of the best burger patties ever. And they also go like crazy meal combinations on there. There's like one burger called Canadian Love that's maple syrup, peanut butter, and bacon on a cheeseburger, and it actually tastes good.
That sounds like an Elvis, like Presley, like kind of meal. Yeah, I think other countries have figured out like what? It's silly.
Hey, little mama.
I legitimately think other countries have figured out how to make burgers because and like Yugoslavia, like Croatia, Serbia, all those countries, they figured out like how to make,
Roughly.
huh?
I said roughly. I'm not super familiar with which one goes where.
Yeah, judging by the borders, like I don't think they know either. But so basic.
Actually, look at it again. You're just pointing at Russia. What are you talking about?
No, silly Yugoslavia. Oh.
Russia, Putin's land.
No,
Putin
but
deserves this. Putin deserves that. Putin deserves this one too.
Putin's a freaking idiot. But anyways,
And Putin is a zaddy. Remember a couple years ago when Putin zaddy was like a whole meme.
yeah, I know Redditors used to worship him, and now they don't. It's funny how they turned on him
Yeah,
so quick.
it's almost like redditors are like not smart.
That's true. But
God, I just remembered how much my younger cousin is a fucking annoying ass redditor. But we'll talk about redditors after you talk about burgers.
I just wanted to say, sorry, I'm American. So basically, they kind of figured out how to make a good burger. Like they make like basically they'll combine like veal and lamb, and then
Mm.
they'll put it inside of a pita bread and put like this mix of like bell peppers, and it's
It
really
sounds like you're
cool.
talking about shawarma, not a burger.
Yeah, well, I mean, the area is pretty close to like culturally to the Middle East. I want to say because of the Turks, but yeah, it's
People,
really good though. Like I had it.
people underestimate how many like Arabs actually emigrate to South America. There's actually a lot of Arab food when you go down here.
Mm, yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
But
Like shawarma meat, very popular. You can get it in most countries, and it's and like a lot of like shawarma cooking like crossed over with Mexican cuisine.
yeah, I thought Arab immigrants brought it in
Yeah,
like when they were
yeah.
immigrating.
Al pastor. That's just it's called that because they would call the Arabs pastors. They're just like
Ah,
shepherds.
ah. Also, I just want to
Yeah.
say, I get to the point out running errands right now. Super quiet, by the way. Oh shoot. Let me fix
Oh
that
no.
real fast.
Yeah. What if Joe Rogan was in like a super hot string bikini with a thick ass and his name was Ho Rogan?
Yeah, what if I didn't somebody actually make like an AI like female version of Joe Rogan, or was that? What am I thinking of the
The
only
liberals
person?
finally engineered their Joe Rogan.
um. Oh, also,
Would
hey
oh so
Alex.
would you be the liberal Joe Rogan if you wanted to be?
No, because I'm not a liberal.
But you're getting paid to be one.
Oh, I got paid to be one.
Yeah, you're given like you're given Hodge twins money to push political propaganda. Not Hassan Piker money, just Hodge twins money.
I don't even know who the Hodge twins are. Oh wait, is that
Okay.
those two conservative black guys?
Yeah, they interviewed David Duke recently.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's anything for money, I guess.
And back in the day, their whole entire thing was doing like fitness tip stuff while also like doing videos where they would just both get on camera and just like read news stories and basically just banter about like if or if not the headline, like basically like if they agreed or not about the headline. And like so many of those videos have them being like, yo, it's like a 13-year-old boy sleeps with female teacher. Man, that's a lucky boy. Yeah. It's like that it's like I don't care what nobody says. Like that's a fantasy. That's not rape.
That's crazy. You should
Yeah.
not want it.
And also, those videos too would end up with a bit where like one of them would start acting like they were getting possessed, while the other one would pretend to get scared, and then the bit kept on escalating to the point where the guy starts screaming, "Demon sucking me off!"
Wait, this is the wait. How old were they when they made that?
Dude, Hot Ones have been on YouTube for like over 10 years.
Oh, so I'm guessing like they were like early 20s or something.
Probably 30s.
Way too old to be doing that joke.
It's funny.
It's funny, yeah, that's true. Also, I just want to
I
say,
think also for a period of time, one of them had braces, so it was like these two buff bodybuilder twins that looked exactly the same, but one of them had braces, which was kind of funny.
I might have to get braces soon, actually. But
I need to make sure I wear my retainer more, so I don't have to put the damn braces on again. Like whenever I see my mom nowadays, like she'll be all like, "It's like I haven't seen you in a while. Show me your teeth?" I'm like, "It's like show it." It's like I'm gonna put braces on them again. I'm like, "Mom, I'm like halfway through 20. It's in my 20s. Like you can't threaten that shit." Then she points out my brother. And she's like, "What about you?" And he's all like, "I'm not showing you them." It's like, "Show them." And she's like, "I'm gonna put braces on you too."
Aw, that's nice. Yeah,
Yep.
no, but don't they have like invisible braces now? Like they're called like Invisalign or something?
My mom actually tried them before. Yeah, it's like they're not as good as the actual braces, but
Yeah, they the doctor said that as well. They were like, yeah, they won't like solve like all the tooth problems you have. So like that's probably
yeah,
not what's gonna happen.
yeah,
Oh well, what can I do? I mean, if I need to get
yeah.
braces, I guess. Oh, also, I just wanted to say, hey, Alex, welcome back from military. If you don't know Alex, he's in Russia, and basically conscription, I think is like at 18, and so
Mm.
he had to go and do that, but he's
Okay,
back home now, and
okay. Well,
happy.
hopefully you didn't hear some of the jokes from earlier.
Yeah, welcome back, Alex. Hey, Ted Devils. And Swagster. Hey, man. Yo, I also own this site. Yeah, it looks pretty good, honestly. If it's
Yep.
anything like the same Titan Mech, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be good.
Have you ever been to a Diddy party, also?
No, I have not.
What if you were the guest of honor at the Diddy party?
You know what's funny about that? I was actually recently watching a Sopranos YouTube short, and the kid who plays
Mm.
AJ in it. Apparently one time, after like filming of the show, he wanted to like go and hang out, like go to a Diddy party.
Mm.
Like his words, like he was like, I want to go to a Diddy party. And apparently, James Gandolfini, he heard that and he said, no, we're not doing that. We're gonna instead go to New York City. And like he rented a limo and everything for everybody. And like I just
Yeah.
thought that was really funny. It's just like that's like so in character at the same time for him, I feel.
Yeah. He's like, "You ain't getting ass raped. We're going to go get some pizza."
AJ's such a fucking idiot. Not,
Yeah, AJ is like the biggest one, and like Big Justice is the middle one, and Rizzler is the small one, right? Is that how it works?
no, I saw somebody actually they edited a picture of the Sopranos from season one, and they made like AJ like they made him like
Rizzler.
yeah they made Rizzler.
I agree with people when they say that Rizzler is like has an uncanny presence where you forget that he's an actual child and not an immortal being. Sorry.
Yeah, he was like crying in one video I saw recently. It was like, yeah,
Yeah.
this guy's just a kid.
And there's also like a video of him too, where it's like recording like a bit where he's like has the camera. He's like, it's like, yo, we got to make it the pizza, and he just like grabs out like a bunch of plastic toy pieces and he's like slapping it together to make like a toy pizza thing. But he's also like talking over the top the whole time while doing it, and it's just like it's literally just a kid playing with his toys. Yeah, he's like 5.
Also,
It's
this
like,
is so confusing.
how would it feel if um if the Rizzler like in a couple years evolved into becoming the next Super Mario Logan?
Oh my god, me and Paul were watching Super Mario Logan videos today.
I can't. Portal Puppy and you were watching Mario Logan?
I don't know about Poro Puppy, but like we're like what is this about? Like I was like I want to see like why is this so popular? Because the other day we saw somebody in the comment section of the Super Mario Logan, he donated $400 to SML. I was like that's really wild. Like this guy doesn't need $400.
Like who donated? Like somebody donated 400 to SML when SML buys like ridiculous cars that's like wrapped with like Luigi's ass cheeks.
Yeah, friggin' like this guy, he sold like 5,000 of these little like Christmas, no, not Christmas, but like these little the main character Jeffy
Yeah,
pianos for
yeah,
$60
yeah. It's
each. He
like what
sold
like what Twitter
5,000.
as like what Twitter calls basically perfect ideal autism representation.
Uh, yeah, it's so unwatchable at the same time. It's like I'm just watching. I couldn't watch it like at normal speed. Like I was like, no, we have to speed this up. There's no way I'm
I,
watching this.
li- I mean this in the most insulting way possible. The only people who actually would like watching Super Mario Logan are basically people who or like basically people who actually find Turkey Tom's sense of humor funny.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That doesn't surprise me because it's literally, it's just like this one character who acts really ghetto and like says like the N word and it's like,
Oh yeah,
okay.
Black Yoshi.
No, it's not even Black Yoshi. There's like four characters who are like that actually.
Wait, he's got 4 ghetto ones?
Yeah, four. Like there's a kid. There's the Yoshi. There's the
No, no,
chef.
no. Well, let me tell you about like how it works for stereotypes. Okay, one Italian chef, one black one gay one. Okay, one one straight laced one fat one slutty one, and one cute one. There you go. One of each in all of it. Okay, it's like you can't go too much with it. Okay, it's like it's one of every single one. Okay, it's Chex Mix. It's not a bag of peanuts.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's like I was like, oh my goodness, like why are we watching this?
Yeah,
We watched the newest one he posted like today, and we
yeah.
watched this Joker one because like point was like I want to see the one with the Joker in it.
Does he say? Does he say I'm the Joker baby in it?
I don't remember. All I know is that like it's basically just a rip off of the Heath Ledger one. Like
Why so queer? Yes.
basically, yeah, it's sprinkled in so many gay jokes. It is like this is really good,
Oh,
entertaining content.
so literally the joke I just made is literally the joke that's used.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
That's
How is this ever
that's
a
fucking
kids
cool.
channel? How was this ever considered a kids channel? I do not
Because he
understand.
started it as a child, so he was making child friendly shit because he was a kid, but then he got older. It's literally Super Mario Logo was basically like if the content was 10 times go worse and the audience was 200 times bigger, but it follows the same trajectory as like Callan's channel if you think about it. Starts off as like doing a couple amateurish videos, got a bit better at it, grew an audience based off of like a pre-existing audience thing. Content got edgier as went on. People got like content got divisive when the guy got edgier.
Yeah. You know what's
Now,
funny?
now Caleb just needs to make his own plush version of his characters that are copyright free.
Oh my god, if I could find that like on the Great Furnace, there was a stream where somebody like literally pointed that out because like remember like when he was in college, he was kind of like not doing like so much stop motion, it was more like just shaking the characters on the camera. Like yeah, like one guy literally said like this is one step off like of just a plush tuber, and like Callan like genuinely sounded disgusted when he heard that.
Yeah, I mean, like yeah, like the whole entire plush tuber thing. Like none of us in that circle really ever got it, and just is like this is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Like the most I could ever watch was like maybe some of Green Crusader's like old like like war epics that he did with his toys and such, but it's because he actually like put a little bit more effort to try to make it feel cinematic. But Yeah, no, I couldn't even. But like, if you get to somebody like Pikmin Jake, I could never get into that shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. I find it really hard to watch the majority of these.
Yeah.
There was one actually that I kind of did enjoy just a little bit. It's called Cute Mario Bros. It's like charming enough where they're like actually like writing like their own songs and things. It's like, all right, this is kind of okay, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, no.
Like I think like there's even shit that I'm like I kind of was like, what the fuck am I watching this, and clicked off it back in like the day when I was 12, when it was like even just like some Gary's mod stuff, even like not like Gary's mod that's using it to like stop motion animation, but the stuff that where it's like dangling ragdoll sort of shit,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
basically. Actually, I'm going to say something nuclear, but it's for like anybody who pays attention to Sonic shit. Yeah. Oh, so you're familiar with Brindilla Productions, right? The guy that does the Sonic videos with the giant orca whale as the avatar.
Mm, no.
Okay. Basically, like he was like one of the guys who did like Sonic videos on YouTube years ago. And basically, it's kind of like a weird staple of like Sonic fan content stuff. Yeah, I literally don't get his shit. Like, I kind of get like his like dumb like 13-year-old level humor stuff for like the Sonic Zombies sort of thing because it was like intentionally stupid. But he had like Gary's Mod Ragdoll type content that was like a little bit more played straight. And I don't know. I can't. I just literally don't get any of his stuff. I'm just looking at it. I'm just like it's just it's like the kind of discomfort where it's like I'm the wrong person to be watching this thing. I don't like watching it.
I'm not even upset. Like that SML has like so like it's like how could you be upset at the guy? The guy's making like almost like probably $100,000 like off of like these like this merchandise alone, like off
Yeah,
this one thing. It's like I can't hate the guy. Like he got his grift. Like,
but
good for him.
there's just like some part of me where I'm like my frontal lobe is like too far forward for me to sit through any of this.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I don't know how else to describe it as just that where I'm just like I'm looking at it. I'm just a little bit of like, yeah, uh, yeah. It's like back in the day, like Chadimus would be all like, "Oh, you just don't have the autism levels for it. That's you're not a true autist." Like that was his explanation. But then he would go off on tangents about how autism was like the next step of human evolution. Yeah, I should yeah, I should start I should do like this Super Saiyan 3 little transformation, but edit it to be Goku Gog super autistic.
What are the autism colors like blue, red, yellow?
I think they like Banjo Kazooie puzzle pieces now.
Yeah, they are. Oh wait, one sec. So
Yo.
Alex says, so far YT only works on my phone. I'm trying to get YT to work on my PC. Yeah, that's kind of a shame about Russia. But you know what's funny?
Alex, you shouldn't be watching YT instead. You should be watching RT instead.
That's- yeah, Alex, that's true. Wow, that was actually really good.
Anyway, what
uh,
were you saying?
um, yeah, no, it's a shame because like it seems like so many like Russian YouTubers like they're still uploading like content, like even really young people. So it's like maybe they have like some kind of
They're
VPNs
using
going.
Tor probably. You're using Tor.
Do you think Tor actually?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Tor basically it's like it's the free easy VPN option.
I always thought Tor like
I mean,
when
like
huh?
Tor. I was gonna say Tor like does like if you use it and set it up correctly, you can go like kind of it's like yeah, it's a dark web like access tool and such, but you can also just use like the servers just to access like the normal web without but use it as a free VPN.
Yeah, that's when I remember like I was like 14 or 13 years old. I actually accessed the Tor browser just so I could download some stuff. Now, when I mean
I
stuff, I mean
uh
movies.
oh
Wait a minute, wait a
what type
minute.
of movies? What type of movies?
If I recall, I think one of the movies I actually downloaded was what's that one movie with the white dog and it's like he's fast. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Snoopy. Snoopy.
No, that's Snoopy. I think it was Bolts. I think it was called Bolts. I remember
Yeah,
downloading
yeah,
that.
bold. The animated one. Yeah, that's bold.
Yeah, I downloaded that. I remember downloading that because I really wanted to see it, and I was like, I
Yeah,
gotta try something. Like, I wanted to see because like I had it downloaded. I did not touch it for like a month, and I was like, what can I even do with this? Like, I gotta try something.
you
So
can do that. That's fine as long as you weren't downloading baby geniuses. I think you're in the clear.
no, Twitter is so good these days. I heard somebody straight up just posted Daisy's destruction on the website.
Really.
Yeah, that's actually really scary to think. And this wasn't just some like random guy. This was one of those like I think
Ian Miles
conservative.
Strong. Like Elon Miles Strong did
No,
it or
no, no,
not?
no. It was like another one. He has like dreadlocks. I forget who he's called. He has like a yellow background. He's like
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So just a robot's roommate, Professor Dreadlocks. There you go.
it was just this random guy. He always says
I'm
like
kidding.
he always says he has like evidence of like oh I got the president of Moderna to prove that like the COVID vaccine's evil. And he's like I have the video and people are like post it like just post it. And he's like it just doesn't. It's one of
And
those
so you
like
just
weird
posted. And
channels.
so you just posted like a notoriously illegal video instead.
The best I could do is child porn, I suppose.
This yeah, he posted it while like clearly you don't own an air fryer expression.
Yeah, this Twitter's good. There was recently a terrorist attack, and that like Twitter, the first thing they did was like, "All right, time to shut down this guy's account." It's you don't need to see anything here, actually.
Yeah, I don't know, but at the same time, I hear Blue Sky isn't much better right now.
I
Like
know
it
there's a
hasn't
lot of
been.
predators on there.
Yeah, I'm a predator, the prey that I'm hiding. My oh, I found you. Say the Mario Judo line now, so
No, no, it's okay.
finish it. Like the Green Goblin. I'm Green Goblin in a white hood. Finish it. That would be great. There's like a really racist supervillain that would like force people to say the N word and to go yes and fly away.
You post it like on Twitter. I think even then
Yeah,
people would still be like, "Oh, so you just had to say it so badly, huh?"
yeah, exactly. People like take a bullet for the team.
Yeah, yeah.
You could just like you could like just question mark not say it question mark question mark.
There was literally a time where a guy like saved a woman from drowning and he got like sued by that woman. That's just all that reminds me of. It's like
Ugh.
people try to do nice things and then like they're immediately like you know in China like that actually
China.
that yeah that's actually a thing. You could straight up just get
China's
sued.
a thing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
You could like straight up just get sued by like somebody for like helping them out. I don't know if that's 100% true or not, but honestly, like
I might want to fact check that because it's like I feel like not helping somebody out would make your social credit go down.
no, but I feel like that's also could be in America as well, just because like people like that's the way to get rich in America is just to like sue people. So like I could see
Yeah, it
like
makes sense in it makes sense in America, but in China, like I'm actually surprised if you can you actually sue people in China?
uh
That sounds stupid, but
I've heard it happen like where people will just avoid people like on the sidewalk like they're like straight up just dying. It's like yeah, if I help him, he could like sue me
I don't
like
know.
that kind of
I
stuff.
have to look it up. I know
Yeah.
Japan and Korea definitely have definitely have like a legal system that's structured. Not exactly like Western countries, but it definitely is like what we would typically associate with a conventional legal system. It's just China. I just am apprehensive on it because of the fact that given the social credit score system, like I feel like it. Um, I feel like
It would
given their
reward
government
you.
structure, yeah, that and also given their governmental structure, I feel like that they would just kind of like just I don't know. Courts, Chinese courts sound like a thing, but like Chinese lawsuits, it just sounds I don't know. It just doesn't sound like a thing to me.
I heard they're becoming more capitalistic these days, so I mean it's
Maybe,
possible. But
maybe,
straight up just
maybe it
sued.
was maybe in the Hong Kong area because Hong Kong is like like very culturally different than the rest of mainland China.
Oh yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
I like you don't really see on like on like products anymore. You don't see like made in Hong Kong. Like you used to be see
Yeah.
that. Now you don't.
Yeah, it's because Hong Kong got like the whole entire it being kind of its own entity thing. The time went up on it, and there was a time limit when Britain sold Hong Kong back to China, and then Hong Kong was kind of its like own thing for a while, but then it got absorbed back into mainland China, and that's like where you got like all the Hong Kong protests and shit happen.
Oh yeah, I remember
Um,
that.
yeah, there's some still companies that still say Hong Kong proudly, like Storm Collectibles, the company that does the King of Fighters figures.
Oh,
That company still says Hong Kong, like their site's a .hk.
oh,
So
so
yeah,
China doesn't say anything against them.
uh, no, it's just they still exist. From my experience and my observation with China, typically the way it works is that so people from Hong Kong and and have immigrated to like other areas and stuff, like they do not like mainland China at all. Yeah, like mainland China and Hong Kong, very two very different cultures,
Yeah.
and also like the perception of like the more like out into the sticks versus like city Chinese people are also very different from one another. And like I had a friend who like and I hung out with his family quite a bit who was like Hong Kong Chinese like enough so that he would actually like on holidays go back to Hong Kong to visit his grandparents.
Mhm.
uh and they would like rant about like how much they dislike mainlanders so much, and like on it and being all like, oh man, they tried to scam you, they tried to steal from you, like all that sort of stuff. So
Mhm.
like, there was like a lot of animosity there actually.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I can
So
imagine. I mean,
yeah.
like, I mean, isn't that like how Southern people feel about like, I like people who come from like California,
I
basically.
feel like I feel like I mean, I need to figure out how to think about this because it's definitely changed a lot within the past decade. I feel like in the past decade, like people who weren't from the South, like Southerner people, be like, "Oh, cool," but it's like really up to the person who wasn't from the South on if or if not they liked Southern people.
Mhm.
But internationally and domestically, there's kind of a shift for Southerners being the preferred American over the over coastal Americans.
Yeah.
Uh, like even down here, like a lot of more people, like people are actually more positively receptive hearing that I'm actually from like next to Mississippi as opposed to being from California.
Yeah.
Um, and also like as funny as it sounds, like my brother when he went to Japan, he went for like a while, a couple years back, maybe it was a month, I forget, but when he was there, you talk to Japanese people and try to get to know them, and apparently like a very common trend is that what every Japanese tourist wants to do in America is they're like, I want to ride down Mississippi River in a raft like Huckleberry Finn, and it was always like Huckleberry Finn too. It's like they want to go down the Mississippi River like Huckleberry Finn. Like to them, that's like what they want to do.
What
And the
is
guys who
that?
actually did it would rant about it. Like that's their fantasy. They don't want to see L.A. They don't want to see New York. They want Mississippi River.
Oh, that's actually cool. I want to do that
Yeah,
too. When I live in
yeah.
America.
Yeah. And it's like also if you look at like outside of America, it's like cowboy and redneck shit kind of like I don't know, like there's definitely a preference towards it. I mean, like there's like this pretty popular Dutch band called Volbeat, and their like whole entire vibe is like kind of more of like a Johnny Cash kind of like Southern West sort of deal.
Mhm.
Um, Even though they're all Dutch, like they definitely like integrated that sound and that aesthetic into their music. And also going back to Japanese stuff, I mean, characters like Terry Bogard from King of Fighters and such, like that's just a redneck from Florida. That's like a guy who watches NASCAR. Like 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 really look at his character design. You're like, that's a hick.
How do they even like design a character like that? Like, how do they know exactly? Like, did they just like go to Florida and like do research, like just study people there, or like what?
I think they're just like look at an Americana and they're just like, this is the cool American shit. I'm gonna get this, toss it together. And they were like getting it from movies that we're watching or like whatever they can get. Like Japan goes crazy for Levi jeans. Like there's like a whole entire like culture where they'll pay like like ridiculous markup for like old jeans and like actual authentic vintage jeans as well too.
Like old
Like
Navy pants?
no Levi's. Like my like specifically Levi's. Like when
Yeah, I
my
know. The
dad
Old
went
Navy is a store. They sell them there.
um okay, well, there's also like a Levi's store, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, yeah, there is.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, that's me being a dunce. You know, it shows you how often I buy clothes. Anyway, but my dad, when he went down to Japan in the '80s, though, like instead of being like bringing a bunch of like extra like dollar bills with them, like instead of just bringing cash, it was actually better for him to just buy a bunch of like pants from the local store and sell them at the markup, and that was a better conversion for his money.
Wow. Okay, that's good to
Yeah,
know, actually.
yeah. So he went to Japan with a suitcase full of jeans, and then just yeah, he was able to do it, and then he came back with actually what's kind of cool is he actually came back with quite a bit of like 80 like authentic like 80s manga. Like, do you remember like there's like giant robo or something like that, like, or big robo? It's like one of the first like mecha things where it's like the kid is like on the robot's shoulder and the robot kind of has like more of like an Egyptian sphinx sort of look to him. uh
Nah, I
Eh,
don't know.
eh, okay, okay. It's one of like the early super robot stuff. It kind of was, yeah. But anyway, point being though is it's like if if I'll try to find like the actual thing and like get like the localized name or something like that. But for people who watch like mecha anime and stuff, uh, this is like one of the like the progenitors for like a lot of this stuff. And like he came back with like like actual like original like print like volume print of this comic. It was like one of the things he brought with him in the suitcase. So yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I know. That's the cool thing about Japan is like you could buy memorabilia and stuff like that, and not have to pay like an arm and a leg because like America's just terrible when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah, dude, I would go like I would buy so many Figma and figure arts if I actually went to Japan. But also they since it's like an actual collectible too, if it's not like a brand new thing, like it's still sold up at a markup for them.
Yeah,
But
they're
also conversion rates are actually pretty advantageous though for Americans right now with Japan. It's actually I think Japan's cheaper than Argentina right now.
really wow. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Might have to
yeah.
go there one day.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to get figure out like certain issues. They're trying to stabilize their economy. They're trying to stabilize their population. So, there's that. At the same time, though, Japan is also kind of like in this weird state too, where they're definitely getting their fair share of foreigners, and they're kind of getting tired of like the foreigner community thing, and so that might cause issues in a couple years.
Yeah, I saw they were also complaining about like Americans, not just like a white Americans they were complaining about. I was like, uh oh.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, Asia in general is, having issues with that sort of stuff, like that whole John Somali case.
Oh yeah. You know what's funny? He's not even Somali. He's Ethiopian.
Yeah, but
What's the
but then
difference?
but then like Sneeko, who's actually Somali, starts like defending him.
Oh, oh wait, is Nico actually like
I
defending
think
him?
Sneeko, apparently like Sneeko, like there was like a video of somebody like ragging on Sneeko and was pointing out where it's like if it's like any other ethnicity, Sneeko is like on board with like all the America First talking points, but then the second it's like one guy, one guy is not basically since this guy who's doing something is the same ethnicity as him, he's not following the script like everybody else, and he was kind of having some infighting issues with his little clan, if you will.
Oh my goodness, what?
You know Nick Fuentes is fucking gay, right?
Yeah, no, I do know that. Cal freaking called me Nick Fuentes the other day, and I was like, "What's no?"
Caleb called you Fuentes.
Yeah, I was like, "What the
Yeah,
heck?"
yeah. I mean, I know you give off Catboy vibes. I know you say ooh woo. I know you touch your index fingers together, but I don't take you as Latino.
Yeah,
That's the only thing that would
exactly.
make you like out of all the things Nick Fuentes does, you not being Latino is the one thing that would prevent me from calling you Nick Fuentes. The rest you have in common.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah,
Yeah.
so left field. I was like, what? I don't remember the context of why he called. I just remember him saying, calling me Nick Fuentes. You're like, you're kind of like Nick Fuentes, dude. I was like, okay.
I what's funny is it's like yeah, it's just it's not like it's so the thing is I will say on the Nick Fuentes thing because like fuck I would have talked about this on a Caleb stream at this by this point because
Yeah,
it's like
it's
ridiculous.
something
But
crazy stuff is happening with that guy.
yeah, it's just like yeah, man, I wish I was available to stream on this stuff more because we could have definitely farmed some highlight clips out of it. But anyways, but yeah, so like the whole Fuentes thing though is it's like yeah, it's like on one hand, it's funny because Kiwi Farms was talking about like how he was outed for like the Catboy shit years ago, but then I feel like people aren't really like emphasizing a specific detail on like the whole entire Destiny thing, because like a lot of people are kind of like, being like, Fuentes is obviously having his crazy shit going on, like kicking your grandma down the stairs and all that shit. So that kind of like, got so like Fuentes being a closeted homosexual kind of got, wrapped up with all that stuff. But he gets clowned on too because because he would, talk down on that sort of stuff for years.
Yeah.
Well, Destiny was like openly a bisexual and open relationship, allowing, another man to cuck him on stream, and eating like little cookies out of the swimming pool and shit. So Destiny doing embarrassing sex stuff. A lot of people are like the defense from like Destiny fans I've heard is like, oh wow, the openly bisexual guy was bisexual, but I'm like, you guys don't realize that there's a different world of embarrassment between yeah, I fuck dudes, and here's oh oops, a video leaking of me being with a dude
Yeah.
leaked, versus, oh, I proclaim myself as a liberal, and here's me literally sucking the cock of a guy that basically the majority of people would define as a Nazi. Like like that takes like bootlicking to a new level. That's just dick
What was
sucking.
it? Was he actually was it actually official that it was Nick Fuentes, or was it just some guy?
It's basically all but confirmed that it was Fuentes. Like it's like, from
Yeah.
what I've been seeing online, it's basically like, without actually watching a cock go into Destiny's mouth, it's basically like, it's like you'd have to, it's like guilty till proven innocent, and there's no confession.
I
But
mean,
there's
yeah,
also
the
no
internet's
confession.
kind of like determined that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But it's like, especially in this case, it's like it's all like, yeah, that's definitely like the timelines are adding up a little too much, and the quotes are kind of adding up a little too much.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know, I don't like Destiny because like I think he propagates a lot of like dumb shit online.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like Hassan Piker at all, and I completely blame Destiny for the existence of Hassan Piker.
I just hate all of
Um,
them, honestly.
yeah, yeah, but and then just, I'm just narrowing in on him specifically.
Yeah.
I find people who like, I find him annoying because it's like I just kind of want him out of my life, but then it's just all like because he's like some asshole who talks too much. Like he'll go on literally every program and basically basically cause news to happen, so everybody will start talking about him.
Oh yeah.
But he as a person, like, I don't know, like I have like zero interest or, appreciation in this guy. Like it just like, yeah, I don't know. He comes like, I need to figure out to basically balance the words correctly here, because if I say I find him gross, then people are going to just default to, oh, it's because he's gay, isn't it? You know?
I think honestly, like that there's this guy named Adam Friedland. I don't remember his name. All I know is that he's like a comedian guy, and he recently had Destiny on his show, and like you can just see like the kind of the guy he is, like just no remorse for anything. Like everything he says, like pretty much is like he feels is justified. Like uh, genocide? Yeah, inferior culture. It's fine. It's like, oh my god, it's like on full display here, and it's like, wow, okay, this guy
Yeah,
actually is a piece of shit.
yeah, the problem is Destiny definitely is like one of like the peak examples of like what happens when people, because like constant live streaming, constant broadcasting yourself on the internet actually deteriorates your brains and causes like problems. It's so transparent to see that, basically it's just damaging you, and like all the healthy, like basically the unhealthy people are the Twitch streamers who stream like basically most of their waking hours. The
Yeah.
the healthy people are like, Oni, who basically films like all of his let's plays in batch as a recording, and then bonds it off to an editor to edit over a course of months. Like, like the Sonic randomized episode, like Sonic Adventure 2
That
randomized
was
episode
so
that
good. Oh my god.
yeah, I need to watch it yet, but I knew that episode was going to come out because like when I met Corey back like in the spring, like Corey just said that, yeah, he just came back from recording that thing. So it's like that old. It's like pre-Pico Day.
Wow, that's crazy.
So it's like that's how much like they leave stuff in the vault with Oni plays.
Yeah, no, I
So
I respect
yeah,
Chris because
yeah.
he knows how to balance that stuff out.
Yeah, it's like, and it's, a lot of it's because of the fact that Only Plays got structured as something that he doesn't. he definitely is involved with, but it's like, he has like a guy who actually manages it and coordinates, like, okay, we need to record, okay, we need to edit, like that sort of stuff. So this ran like an actual business and not like a jackass. But Twitch streamers though, they just kind of sit around and like, just basically just sit there as gluttons of money, basically.
Yeah.
They're just like, if I'm constant broadcast, if I'm somebody's friendship simulator, then I'll target enough whales to basically just pour down cash down my gullet. Um, the problem though is though that at a certain point, because of the fact that you're dealing with enough because you're encouraged to be like more bold and more sensational, as well as also the types of people you deal with typically, because of just product and numbers, dealing with like a live chat online. um yeah, it just encourages people to just act shitty or act like basically like, no, I'm right, you're wrong, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, I'm right, you're wrong, shut the
Shut
fuck
the
up,
fuck
like
up.
that sort of attitude. And it's like, it's just like that sort of attitude. You see it so many times with so many live streamers, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, even guys I kind of like, the more like there's like a couple guys I've been watching more this year, but like I'm kind of a little bit like, they're getting to a point where I'm actually have to start dropping these guys because they're getting too much like a typical live streamer, because they're doing it too much, you know.
Yeah.
As a quick aside, um, so for live streaming stuff, I think it's completely good to, if you appreciate somebody as like a tip jar thing. If you enjoy like Oso's reviews and you want to give them a tip, definitely do that. And if you like Callan's videos, give them a tip, definitely do that. The whole entire like, oh, I'm going to donate like a bunch of gifted subs to Pokemon shit, or like I'm going to be like, constantly throwing money at Hassan, so I have a voice in this debate. But I'm also like spend $100 just so I could vent my opinion online, so
Yeah.
and have it be kind of half heard. That's the shit that I find pathetic,
Yeah,
actually.
Twitter's free, dude. Just get a Twitter.
You get a Twitter legitimately, or even better yet, make a YouTube channel. Just get some Call of Duty gameplay footage and monetize your videos.
That's what all the Zoomers
Li-
are doing. Like, you could be making
Yeah,
money.
literally, it's like venting. If you're going to vent and you're going to spend all your time bitching instead of actually doing something, at least figure out how to structure it in a way where it can be sold as a product rather than it just being trash.
Yeah. That way, if
Yeah,
anybody wants to blame, you could just blame the fans who like actually like support it.
yeah, exactly. So it's like that's the case. That's the reason why we need a podcast. By the way, I'm going to pull the classic white guy that's almost in his 30s mood. Yo, bro, we should have a podcast. So, but yeah, but
They
yeah,
call
no,
it
that's like the
broken
whole entire,
axles.
yeah, broken assholes. Uh, sorry, sorry, I stole that joke from IDS from years ago.
Oh, I didn't even know that was funny though.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I like, it's again, I understand donating to people online, but I only understand like donating under certain conditions. Like there's some of it that's just like literally I find irrational behavior. Like
Like,
one of the few
donate to
times I've
somebody
actually,
so they can watch an anime.
yeah, yeah, like the only times like I've donated, like I think the only streams I've ever actually given money to was one time Chadamus like literally had his drive die on live stream, so he couldn't like record the stream VOD, so I just tossed him money. I'm like, buy a new drive.
Mhm.
And then the other one was and the other time was Ding Dong, because like it's like I appreciated his stuff, so I donated to him one time. But also, I figured if I'm giving him money, might as well ask a question. So I asked him basically what his opinions on the Godot engine is, because he's a game developer.
Yeah.
But like, but I didn't. But afterwards with Ding Dong, I didn't keep donating, asking questions to him. I just did it one time, and I'm like, okay, and it just was the one time thing, you know.
Yeah.
Um, and and so that's the case. So and to avoid sounding like a little bit of like "Rah," about this sort of thing, because I know it's a little bit of like, oh, guys talking donations online. I'm going to point out that I'm going to point out the elephant in the room. Yes, I have a Patreon, and yes, people. Like if you look on it, like people. Uh, Before I open up the Patreon, a lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, you should open up donations. Yeah, you should be making sure having avenues for people to give you money for the free games you've been putting up online." So but the second I opened up the Patreon, then everybody was it's like, I got like some shitty comments being like, "Oh, you're e-begging, you're being greedy," like that sort of stuff. Being greedy like a goblin over here. Play greedy goblins on Keep on Stockholm, by the way.
Yeah.
But my point is though is that like I tried to structure my Patreon in a way that is fair because of the fact that like I didn't want to just take donations without it being, like having some sort of service attachment to it. That's the reason why I evolved to kind of do this like weekly e-magazine structure,
Mhm.
not weekly, monthly. Um, because like I don't know, for me like I feel like just giving you like an actual organized presentation thing and return as a thank you for your donations, I made it fair and it didn't make it feel like I was just, stealing your shit,
Yeah.
There's people out there who I actually like their content, but I feel like their patrons that actually debate are not structured particularly like what I would call the most ethical structures. Like especially now given that Patreon actually has a proper store feature, so if you actually make a project, you can sell your Patreon like your Patreon project as a store item, so it's a one-time payment sort of thing. But if you're also a backer, then you could have you could give it a discount or a free item for it.
Oh, that's neat.
So yeah, it's like they're trying to compete more with Gumroad on that level because Gumroad has options for subscriptions and yeah, paid services and such. Patreon is still a better cut, by the way, but Gumroad it like gives you more flexibility of how you want to structure like your actual products. So on the
Yeah.
fence on which one I would call is the better
I
service.
think
Uh,
also the one thing about Gumroad is they tend to have more controversial figures on it as well. Like I think
yeah,
Sam Hyde.
yeah. It's like Gumroad is like less worried about censorship. It's like Patreon does have like a lot of censorship stuff going on with it. Um, I don't fully know where Gumroad stands on. Okay, full clarification here. I've done a lot of research on basically like online selling platforms and such because I was trying to figure out like the viable opportunities for when I create games and have like them to be actually sold. Where like the best options to sell them,
For sure.
because of course
Yeah.
everybody's going to default and just say, oh yeah, sell it on Steam or sell it on the App Store. But those are still not the best options. And truth be told, um, it's actually better for everybody if actually like in the most idealistic world where everybody's going to where people don't worry about store launchers and they don't worry about the built-in convenience of Steam and are okay with buying a Steam game somewhere else and importing it into the library, as opposed to needing have like all the automatic linking stuff that comes with buying a game off of Steam. The fact of the matter is you actually because Steam marks up more money than you do on Patreon, you can actually sell your game for less on Patreon and get a bigger percentage cut off of it. So it's ultimately better for the developer and the consumer to sell, you know, games off of say Patreon and Gumroad as opposed to Steam and such. And that's something I learned through doing like all the research and
Aren't there
doing
people
research
actually
on stuff.
what they aren't there people actually what they do is they'll like sell like the full version on Patreon, or they'll give it as like a gift to like Patreon donators, and then like the game is free
It,
online or something like that.
It's what I'm doing with the Gakuen Rio game that I'm in development of is basically that, where it's like when the game is completed, it will be available for purchase on the Patreon store when I get like a finalized public build of it. But like along the way, like I've been while I've been developing it, I've been releasing monthly demos along with my e-magazine. Like
Mhm.
having it as like kind of a bundled thing. I tried to structure it like classic, like old, like Brickmaster magazines, where it's like, oh yeah, here's like a instead of like a Lego say, here's a game demo. But but yeah, but with all that stuff though, my point to be say is that I looked at too many of these stores and I looked at like too much of like what they'll get you on, what they won't get you on, because of the fact that I was trying to figure out like digital marketplaces, what are the best options, all of that.
Yeah.
So basically the way I see it is this. Okay, so Patreon is used for basically it's like people who watch YouTube have been conditioned to accept Patreon as like a donation service for their content. So it's less awkward for people to go to Patreon for it. It is harder to get convince people to donate to a Patreon for video game stuff because of the fact that video games of the medium have kind of devalued themselves,
Yeah.
um, as well as also it's not with people's basically habits and such. YouTubers have said enough times of the algorithm is trying to fuck me. So if you want to see more of this content, we need additional support, all that stuff. There's been enough, for lack of a better term, propaganda culturally for it to be people be comfortable with giving YouTubers money because of social conditioning. Um, Gamers, it's not been the case, and with companies like Epic, they released Fortnite, this ridiculously large experience for free, and you pay money in microtransactions for cosmetics.
Yeah.
So, video games as a medium, they shifted the economies around, and thus ultimately, people don't really value how much time and effort that goes into a video game and how much money it actually costs. Animation, people have gone better with that over years, but a lot of a comparable amount of work that goes into animation goes into a video game. Okay, so
Yeah.
there's that. So, um, but culturally, it's easier for people to grasp their heads around that animation is hard, but it's hard for them to grasp around making a video game is hard.
By the
Um,
way, kind of off topic, but are you gonna
yeah,
see the new Looney Tunes movie, the 2D one?
I'm in South America, and I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it's even here, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I might see it just because I want to like help, like like hey,
I,
if there's one more sale, 2D animation. Also, it does look pretty interesting. I don't know. Maybe I'd go
I,
with my dad.
I'd watch it with I'd watch it if I was in the States because according to you I love Looney Tunes. but, but by the way,
I love
you
Looney
need to get
Tunes.
you need to get an AI clone voice over that video. You can clone my voice and Caleb's voice and just do a
Good
proper voice
news.
version
Good news.
of. Oh, you did it?
No, somebody did it.
Oh, send it to me on Discord. I want to see it.
Yeah, okay, I'll send it to you.
But also make LJ argue with Caleb about Looney Tunes
Uh,
because I hear he likes that.
Bro, was that
but
before or after the LJ controversy? Because if that was the case, I would have done LJ, honestly.
I think it was after actually. I might
Oh,
have been animating it during though. Um,
yeah, probably. I did put it off for a little
but
bit.
what was I going to say though? Oh yeah, just for the services though. Yeah, so different people go to different services for different things. Patreon people really go for YouTubers, um, uh, and some podcast maybe, but that's really more so within the YouTuber space. And then basically porn. Yeah, it's porn and YouTubers. That's basically what Patreon is. What people are use Patreon properly for.
Oh.
And then then when you get to like other services too, it's basically like Gumroad people will use for more single time purchase things. So it's like, oh, I made this VR chat model, let me sell it on Gumroad. That's like very popular of like a thing that you sell off of Gumroad. Not I'm surprised how few video games are actually sold in Gumroad, especially given the fact that uh some software has been sold on Gumroad. Like there's this one thing that's pretty cool called Photomosh where you can put like a bunch of really, like crop the VHS filter stuff if you want to make analog horror video
Oh, sick.
on, and you can toss like a video or an image on there, and it gives you like a lot of like really cool filters to work with that basically can distort it, and you can export it as either a GIF or a PNG or a video. So it all works. I like it.
Mhm.
But Photomosh was sold through Gumroad. It's a piece of software. The premium version is done through the site, and they actually had an integrated API, so you actually have like a verification key with the software that you get through it. So Gumroad has basically all the structure to sell software off of it. Just it culturally hasn't been embraced enough. Um, but if it was, it would be a very ideal place to sell video games off of.
Is that
Um,
something you want to do for cute punks, perhaps?
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, it's I haven't really announced it yet because in 2025, yeah, I'll go into being like a little bit more like structured with the announcement stuff. I kind of just only announced it to the people who actually care about the premiums, like paying for additional Keypunk stuff, but I haven't really publicly announced it too much. But yeah, I've been the monthly magazine is both available on Patreon and Gumroad as like right now.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'm going to try to embrace both platforms, but keep it as like kind of like a similar like you know donate monthly, you get access to the demos as well as also knowing as well as also getting exclusives like behind the scenes, knowing what's going on, all that. Um, but because yeah, and the reason why it's monthly is because a little piece of advice: if you ever open up a Patreon, I actually learned that people actually get frustrated at you giving a consistent feed, like scheduling your Patreon content, like how you would schedule YouTube Shorts. Like people
Oh,
actually get pissed off at that. They'd rather like substantial, like something of substance drop at once periodically, as opposed to like a bunch of small things along the way.
I kind of agree with that just because I like to have my feed nice and like diverse. Like I like to see like from all different kinds of people. When I see like
Yeah,
20, you know, like how Lego, like if you're subscribed to Lego, like they'll release like
yeah.
20 of the same like video. They'll release like 20 episodes of fucking like dreams and like yeah, and it's like, oh my goodness, like I do not care about this at all. I want to see Lego Fortnite, Lego female Fortnite
Yeah,
people.
I want to see Lego Looney Tunes.
Yeah,
Uh,
because I like Looney Tunes.
yeah, as I say, holding up my Lola Bunny minifigure.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah,
pissed off I wasn't able to get like a freaking Bugs Bunny or like a Kermit the Frog minifigure when they were doing the Jim Henson and the
yeah.
Looney Tunes thing.
I'm a little pissed off that I was stupid enough to like buy a bunch of bootleg Sonic minifigures because like they're never gonna do a real bootleg Lego Sonic theme. They're just going to do the one idea set, and then I was stupid and they just started making Lego Sonic. But then again, so like I have a bunch of like bootleg versions of the figures.
Bro, but come on, like you gotta admit, the next year when we get Metal Sonic, that's like a day one buy because that figure actually looks amazing, and also because I'm
As
a
funny
huge
as it,
Sonic CD fan.
as funny as it sounds, I'm actually more interested in the vehicle Tails is driving there because one, I don't have an official Tails minifigure, and number two, it's the vehicle that he rides in Sonic Adventure 2, and I like Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh really?
So
Um,
yeah, like the two sets that I'm actually interested in getting, like the only Lego Sonic sets I'm like, okay, maybe those ones have been uh the uh the Bio Lizard with Super Shadow and Sonic and the mech. Like it would be cool to get the minifigures, but I'd rather like Lego just release like a collectible minifigure wave of Sonic rather than buy a bunch of these sets.
I you know I don't know if it's gonna be Sonic, but I know one of the things they're gonna do that for. I think it might be Sonic, but I might be entirely wrong as well.
I would be completely happy with that. Unless if they do movie Sonic shit, then I'll be pissed because I don't have any interest in movie Sonic. I want game Sonic only.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm
Yeah, like
surprised they didn't do a Mario.
Caleb and IDS constantly rag on me because I haven't seen any of the Sonic movies, but they're like, "Come on, this should be like your thing." I'm like, I don't want to watch something because like I just know if I like something too much and it gets a film adaptation, like I just get uncomfortable watching it. I just can't ever truly enjoy it, you know. And I don't know. Caleb doesn't understand it at all, but like I think it makes complete sense. It's like you like the book, like what you got from reading the book, then you watch the movie and get disappointed because there's shit in the book you liked.
That's how I kind of feel about the FNAF movie. I like the games, but then like I feel like they kind of dropped the ball a little bit on the movie. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really like right now. I just can't put my finger on it. It just I feel like it could have done more.
Like
Honestly,
the two core things is like I like Sonic Adventure 2's story because it's so batshit insane and it's like three movies all into one.
yeah.
Um, and like it's like it's just like it's Sega going all out and being ambitious because of the fact that they thought it was potentially like the last game in the Sonic series actually.
Oh,
So
which
it's
game
like
was it? Sorry.
Adventure 2. Like Adventure 2 like completely takes a different context when you take into account like Sega's stability at the time. The Dreamcast was already canceled before the game was released and like basically Sonic Team was like, yeah, there's a good chance that Sega's just literally not going to exist. So this is like the last Sonic game they're going to get
Sega
made.
was willing to take down like it's like Sonic also because they couldn't make consoles anymore.
I mean, like the company like literally only existed because just like some Japanese like multi-billionaire literally dumped like a good chunk of his like savings into the company to keep it afloat.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like literally like the guy literally like did like some sacrificial like like business play to like get Sega survive as a third party developer.
That's
Um,
cool. Well,
yeah, but
yeah.
well, I was just gonna say though, but like the Sonic movie, Sonic Adventure 2, I like it because it builds up on like a lot of pre-established stuff in Sonic, but I can't get that because the movie can't. What's different? But most importantly, um, so Sonic Adventure 2 works because of the fact that both you have both the hero story and dark story, but mutually like Gun is basically an antagonistic force that's working against both parties. Where it's like Gun is very much a gray entity, so it's like basically it's like or it's I don't know. It's basically a thing where it's like it justifies like a lot of like the both the good guys and bad guys' motives basically in the game, and it's like a mutual threat to both of them.
Yeah.
Because gun in there is basically like if you combine the military with the FBI with the CIA, and the whole entire reason it like all the stuff started was they had like a military base and military projects, and when it got shut down, like they were raiding the space station and things went south, and they ended up when doing the military cover up, they ended up accidentally killing people
Yeah.
and like when they're showing all the experiments and such, and including uh, you know Dr. Robotnik's cousin, who is also Gerald Robotnik, the grandfather's granddaughter, and Gerald Robotnik. Also, like like what he did was that he retooled like a lot of what he was working on the Ark to basically weapons to enact his revenge on Earth, including distorting Shadow's memories to basically want revenge to destroy the Earth. So that's why Shadow is evil in that game.
What did
Um,
Shadow still want to do revenge anyways? Just because, like,
because his memories were distorted and he wanted revenge on humanity for Maria's death.
yeah.
And but but also like a big thing to note too though is that while they're going to do the distorted thing, Gunn hasn't been as antagonized in the Sonic movies from what I've seen. It's like it's like Sonic is working with Gunn from the trailers for Sonic Movie 3. I'm like that
Ooh.
that shouldn't make sense. Like the entire point of Sonic Adventure 2 like was that Sonic and his friends were on the run because they were mistaken to being Shadow, so they were trying to capture them. Uh so basically like basically Gunn was fumbling the bag again. And being like a messy, like a more dangerous force than a positive force on things. Um, but also another thing too, though, is it's like just to get back to the whole entire Robotnik thing. Dr. Robotnik's like idolized his grandfather, and that's part of the reason why he became like a mad scientist, basically. But the only reason why his grandfather basically became like went from like a normal scientist to a mad scientist was because Gunn killed his granddaughter, and that's like basically what made him like evil. And then he got executed by firing squad, and basically because of like the execution and the mistreatment, Robotnik basically became a terrorist. So basically, like because of Gunn messing up, they created Doctor Robotnik. That's something like literally no one ever highlights in Sonic Adventure 2's story.
Yeah.
Like the potential last game of the series was highlighting the reason why Robotnik existed was because somebody made some terrible mistakes in the past. So but I don't think that we're going to get that, especially with the fact that Gerald Robotnik is alive now, so we have an excuse for two Jim Carreys at the same time.
Yeah, that was always kind of weird. It's like, why are there two of them? He should be dead. Like, it doesn't
Yeah,
make any sense. I guess they're
like
trying to reinvent the story, kind of like how FNAF did that as well.
yeah, my only hope is like if they if there's some plot twist for Gerald Robotnik is like some backup like AI or something like that. But another thing too is also like I don't know. There's also like a lot of debate on like like with people online where they're like trying to like doing Sonic Adventure 2 without Rouge and Amy take away a good chunk from the story too.
Yeah. Why did they remove them again?
Uh, so I don't know why Amy is not there. She probably will get teased at the end of this movie.
Uh
Um, the director basically flat said the world's not ready to see Rouge to bat yet.
huh. That's fair.
Yeah, but
At the same time, that's
um,
stupid though.
I will legitimately. I could argue for the like and see the point of like Rouge existing might not be like I can understand why some people would not necessarily do that.
Mhm.
I mean, why the director doesn't necessarily need that. It doesn't. It's not a must. You could do Sonic Adventure 2 without Rouge, because her plot line with Knuckles is kind of like like kind of like like a tertiary plot thread that only comes full circle in the middle, and you could ride around it pretty decently.
Yeah.
Um, but doing Sonic Adventure 2 without Amy kind of is like a little bit tricky because of the fact that a lot of like what annoying parts of the fan base will not ever let you forget is the fact that basically like even though she wasn't playable in the game, basically she was the one that basically like basically caused Shadow to remember his true memories and basically like his motive where because because he forgot it because of Gerald Robotnik, distorting his memories before being put into stasis. The reason why Shadow basically does a 180 from a good guy I mean, from a bad guy to a good guy, is because of the fact that he unlocks his memory of where Maria's dying promise was basically for Shadow to basically to protect the Earth, not basically take revenge for her death. Uh, and basically basically Amy was like the one to that has the conversation with Shadow to basically make him realize it, and so he basically partakes in basically trying to stop like the final threat of the game. So um trying to handle that and giving that Sonic X already gave that rule to Chris, like the annoying human kid character. So it's not, it's not like that has been adjusted in a Sonic Adventure 2 adaptation before.
Yeah.
But at the same time though, there's I'm it's like people are gonna get pissed if you make it another human character do that speech, and no one in Team Sonic could do that speech. Like Tails is not gonna do that, Knuckles is not gonna do that, Sonic sure as hell not gonna do that.
Yeah, he's gonna say, Kenichi, what?
Yeah, you just go, I thank you.
Also, I'm just looking at the
I'm
comments.
so excited. I'm so excited for Sonic Movie 3, where Sonic constantly walks around like making squinting his eyes with his fingers constantly, just talking like an Asian. Like he'll constantly do that throughout the movie, and then and Knuckles is like, dude, chill. Kind of racist. He's like, it's funny. It's right, Tails, and Tails is like, eh.
He also doesn't have any backbone. He's gonna agree with Sonic just because he wants to fit in.
Yeah, then his human dad's like, Sonic, you shouldn't be racist. And he's like, whatever, you liberal cook. That's why you have a black wife. Whoa, whoa.
What's her name again? Rachel or something?
I don't know. Rachel! I'm just thinking of the Dark Knight with Batman's driving the Tumbler. Rachel.
Batman's driving the Sonic car.
So you would drive like a little Oso shaped car with basically get to the point completely gacked out on some scare toxin while you're trying to drive him back to the cave for some antidote, and you start screaming, "Boy!"
I think I would try and save him, sure. But
Yeah, I think you also have like a little cow that looks like a green bird.
it needs more cowbell, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Needs more cockbell, or what's that cowbell shaped as a penis?
Needs more rice bell.
It's just like one of the dumbest inside jokes for years. Is just, I'm not gonna say which one of my friends has said this, but whenever Rice Bell gets brought up, they word associate and just say the dumb pun of "my bell is rising."
Also, apparently, oh hey, I just want to say hello to a few people. Hello, Lego Plays. Hello, Ignition Zone. Hello, Trimat, and hi, Zeta Films as well.
Okay. I'm supposed to be on Nation Zone's podcast at some point, and luckily I'll be able to record here easier than the last place.
I thought you did record actually with the, because I guess I misread one of his community posts. He said like it was 2 hours long, and I was like, I know who that is.
Yeah, because I talked about Sonic.
Yeah, but
for a record, I haven't talked about Sonic yet with the girl.
you will, don't worry. She's gonna listen anyways. I just want to read a few things. Alex, I'm gonna get to your comment because it's actually really interesting. But Alex said, if I drank a glass for every basically, I would have already died from alcohol poisoning.
I'm sorry, it's one of my word fillers. I'm aware enough to know that I'll take that L. I'm working on it, to quote Christian.
Mine's is Mine's just straight up So you're basically better than me because like mine's is literally just
I just saw that meme of basically I'm monkey, and I'm like, that's my personality now. That's my vocabulary.
I love that meme. That's like my favorite meme. Like it's just like a giant. It's like, okay, guys. So basically, I'm monkey.
Yeah. I'm glad you like that meme. For a second, I was afraid that you liked other types of memes.
Zeta Film says, also, will you ever go to Brick Fair? Maybe one day. I don't know. I guess I can like
you can go to Virginia so you can meet
LJ and say you were really funny on the Cal stream.
Yeah, no, I could also show him the re-upload of the videos, like the 2 videos that Callan took down. Like somebody re-uploaded them.
Good.
um,
LJ just records himself in his bedroom. Take the videos off the internet.
yeah, the guy. Oh, okay. It's kind of weird that like he's really on Essinger's case for some reason because like apparently like 2 times like him and Essinger like he like had a little like argument like a little spat on Twitter apparently.
I get the perspective he and the recounting that he illustrated on Caleb's stream made his reason for being frustrated with Essinger make sense, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm not going to say fully because I want to give Essinger a benefit of the doubt. Is it the right call to just believe LJ's word, or should I actually research it myself and see or watch the original video?
I don't like. I legitimately have no idea what went on with that argument. All I know is that like he was mad at Essinger for like making like AI or something.
It was that Essinger had like a Bionicle video thing, and basically because Essinger does music and he's on tour, and he uses like a lot of like Bionicle like iconography as part of his music act and such. During like one of his Bionicle videos, at the very end on the end screen, there was like a advert with like advertising his music. I forget now actually if it actually was for his tour tickets or if it was something else. But point being is he used the Tony Wedgwood AI to say to basically announce like a product for you to buy, and LJ was like it crosses the line to use somebody else's voice to basically manufacture an endorsement for a product. But at the same time, I get the ethics and I get LJ. The reason why he's saying it is basically being like you don't even touch it because of the fact that it can cause a slippery slope. But at the same time, too, the counter argument is like, look at the context. Clearly, no one thought that was real. Like, I mean, that clearly the real Tony Wedgwood wasn't walking there.
Yeah. Also, I just want to say, hey, Point.
Yo. I was waiting till I get in.
Yeah. Hey, get to the point. Have you heard about the news that's happening on quote unquote Xer, Zitter? Is that what you're calling Twitter now? Zitter?
What?
Have you heard about the cool lack of moderation on Zitter?
Yeah. Somebody straight up posted Daisy's destruction.
Oh, yeah, it was that. Yeah, it's unfortunate and evil.
Yeah.
And this wasn't like a small account. This was like a blue checkmark account. Which, I mean, you could pay for it.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, a point, would you rather deal with the lack of moderation from blue checkmarks on Twitter, or would you rather go to Blue Sky and see some predators?
I feel like Blue Sky, only because if you have no moderation, eventually you will get predators on it regardless. So, on that, you just open the floodgates. So at least with Blue Sky, there's like one specific evil instead of a whole like sea of it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Are you going to start becoming like the biggest FNAF page on Blue Sky?
I doubt I will.
You know what's funny though about the whole entire thing is that it seems like more creative people are heading toward Blue Sky, or at least have like dual accounts. So like if you don't like you know if you don't go into politics.
I'm sorry. Blue Sky is another platform. I thought you were talking about the film studio.
Oh no. It's a Twitter alternative.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. No. I was accusing ISH people of having sexual predators in their office.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I guess something's going on with them.
I would not respect Ray Romano.
I mean, the animation industry does have its own predator issue, but that's the problem with individuals, not a company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
this is the story of the Blue Sky Predator.
It reminds me of the Blue Whale Challenge.
So you need to start talking about. You need to take over Turkey Tom and start doing those like dark documentary things. Cut out the gay humor though. Like the humor is bad. I'm sorry, he's gay in a homophobic way.
I'm gonna become the Blue Sky Predator so he can make a video on me.
You should like start like basically manufacturing fake wool cows and then reporting on the fake wool cows.
That's such a good idea. Oh my god. It'd be like Spider-Man. Like, how do you get these really good pictures? Like, oh, you know.
It would be great because you could literally have like your red suit arc and then you could do your black suit arc. Like at first it's just like, oh yeah, I'm like a little funny, like oh I'm making my Sonic True comic, and then the second like yeah, the dementia, he's at home with his dementia mother. Point. When was your black suit Spider-Man moment?
Like what? When I went evil?
Yeah.
Oh, I think when Oso tricked me that one time.
What?
He bought something I wanted, and then he like just casually like flashed it, and I was really.
So how old was Point when you were flashing him?
He was 17.
38. And you were 38.
I was 37 actually.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
The
Huh?
sound that Larnu and Get to the Point seem significantly quieter than that of Oso.
Oh, yeah, Larny, you kind of like away from the mic a little bit.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm literally have a head. Can't lean away from the mic to
Wait.
breathe. I'm already breathing into the mic.
Wait, Larnu, put like your headphone and like mic down and walk to the other room and then stay there and see if we can hear you. Hold up.
I don't know if any of you guys heard that, but that was really funny. Let me turn myself down, actually. Maybe that's why.
You should you turn yourself down? Why would you do that to yourself? You're too sexy for that.
No Nut December, dude.
Have you ever dropped the "No, you're too sexy for that" in the group chat?
I feel like in a way I did, but more like, oh, bro, like you're too handsome. Don't worry about it. Like you'll find another girl. Like kind of like in high school. So maybe in a way.
Would you ever tell? Would you ever tell the most beautiful girl in the world, like if she wanted to kill herself, would you tell her you're too sexy for that or no?
I would not say anything. Let her do it, so all the ugly girls have a better chance. Then you're welcome. I'm 6'2", by the way.
Damn.
Think about it. Unless it's a competition.
Yeah, you know the classic Foo Fighters song "There Goes My Hero."
I know the classic Fuda Fighters. Yeah.
Yeah. So would you play a game called Fuda Fighters on live stream ever?
On live stream, probably not
Also,
because it'd be too
can I say
good.
something really quickly?
Yeah, point.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
I would like actually like sign on to be on a stream where we play you and me play Smash.
No, I'm gonna lose and I'm gonna look foolish in front of everyone. My God, Point actually got really good at Smash Bros. Because now he's like going like head on, like he can basically like stand his ground now, like what other like melee
Did
like
he fix the-
autists.
Oh yeah,
Did he fix the lag?
Yeah,
we
you
figured
did.
out that having like the cheats on made it way laggier. So
Yeah.
One of these days I might hop on a melee stream. Again, new place right now compared to the old place. Like, oh my goodness! Like the last place was like a 1-bedroom apartment sort of deal. So I was sleeping on the couch, and like I couldn't and like everybody was working in the living room. So it's like if I was I can't talk and work at the same time. But now there's like actual bedrooms with doorways in it, so I can just kind of go into my own space and work.
Yeah, that's sick. Bro,
Yeah.
your apartment's cool because it has like, oh, which console was it? SNES?
Yeah, there's just a SNES here. Like the guy, compared to like the last, like most Airbnbs are usually like somebody's like say like somebody's grandma died and they're like, I don't know what to do with this place. Let's just rent it out somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's just like just like nothing in the apartment really. But this place, it's like this guy has both like a city house and a beach house, and he's at his beach house right now. So he's like, yeah, I'll just rent the city house. So it's like somebody's actual house, just with all this shit here. So he has like full CD collection. He does music production, so he has like really good speakers. Has a Nintendo just there. Gonna try to play some Donkey Kong Country off of it later. That will be cool. Donkey Kong Country.
Cool.
Would you play a version of Pokemon called Donkey Kong where everybody was Donkey Kong?
I would absolutely delete and throw away that game. Sounds super bad.
Sounds super haunted.
So your favorite creepypasta was Donkey Kong .exe, or was it actually Donkey Dong? Which one?
It was Donkey Kong NES probably.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
play a game Donkey Kong or Turkey Tom like .exe.
When I play Turkey Dog, no, I'd throw that away immediately.
I would love to make a game called TurkeyTom.exe, and at first it looks like a Turkey Tom fan game, but then like halfway through it just cuts out, and it's literally just like a classic F&V video sequence of just a guy just exposing Turkey Tom on shit. So he gets tricked into playing it on live stream. That would be great. That's a great gaslight. I might actually do that.
It would be like a video, huh?
He has no personality. He just mimics everything he watches online. He's just a void shell of a person, an automaton. He clearly could have owned his own simp community and have his own pet empire, but he electively chose to become a Destiny meat writer. He has very poor sense of humor. It's all Reddit. Look at the dancing monkeys. I stole that last point, but yeah, it still stands.
Yeah, but
yeah,
the problem with Destiny. Okay, so basically the problem with Turkey Tom and Mark.
You need to smack like a Joker if you're going to explain the problem of something.
The problem with Turkey Tom is that there's a video of him cross-dressing and doing like a dance with his girlfriend, and it's like I don't want to see that.
Who cares?
Is it the girlfriend that cheated on him, or is it the one that he cheated on?
He cheated on, and he got cheated on. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. There's like a little bit of that. No, I know what I'm talking about. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Like.
Oh my god. Okay, I need to see that.
He's doing like one of those like little things. Clearly, him trying to be Destiny, trying to be his internet daddy. Again, stole that phrase from somebody else too. But point being though is, there's literally Turkey Tom doing that whole entire routine when his chat was basically being all like, it's like, basically he openly admitted that, he's like, yeah, I cheated on my girlfriend before, and I've been cheated on. It's like, cheating is like a normal thing that like the majority of people go through with their whole entire relationship journey. And it's like, and if you don't think that, then you're sorry, but you're just you're just not old enough, and you're not interacting with people. Like, welcome to the real world, dude. Welcome to the adult world. This is how grown-ups are.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and I'm like, what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, Zam, the turkey is on the market. Anytime. Oh shit.
Oof, indeed.
Great. I have a bunch of messages. I need to catch up on shit. 1 second.
Yeah. I guess we should probably read the chat. Oh yeah, point. What's up?
Orange Juice uploaded his review of Ascending Depths. The title says Ascending Depths review. It is bad.
Oh no! No! Oh my goodness! Yeah, we gotta watch that.
But also, actually, I just came up with a really good idea, right?
Yeah.
It could benefit everybody, actually. So what I was thinking is, instead of you just going one-on-one with me, what if you and Electro fight me? But here's the thing. I would have 4 stock, and you guys would have 2, so 4 collectively. Do you think that'd be fair?
Would that even work though?
You just have to jump off the ledge twice.
Oh, okay.
I think what you should do is you should go for Gat. Fuck that. Actually, you should go for Riz. Anyways, I've been hailed. I've been summoned. I got bounced off the stream now. Good talking to you guys. We'll try to pop on more often. Point. I will fucking kill you on the Smash Bros game whenever that happens.
I shook my head
Yeah, classic death threats. You know, it's just hashtag just girly things, sending death threats to your friends on live stream. Anyway, I don't need a threatened. I don't need a threatened no, so just knows the inevitable. Anyway, bye.
Yeah, see you, Larnu. That was Larnu, guys. Oh, hey, we're over here. Read chat. Okay, Electra. Jeez. All right. Surge Gaming say, can I have mod? Well, let's do a poll. We'll do a poll just like
Oh my
challenge.
gosh.
Surge, why do you need mod
Bye-bye.
count? That's rough, Electra. I don't need it. I just went on a 2-day trip up and back again, and basically I got 0 sleep. Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Should have just stayed home, buddy.
Well, I mean, technically the trip was to find his home.
Oh, that's right. So you should have stayed there then.
Yeah. These are like, oh, look, I'm gonna own this house one day. Might as well just like let me live here.
I'm gonna make this place my home.
Exactly. Once everyone's mod, no one will be. That's true. Electro, your logic is severely flawed. The next mod will certainly be McMock. Oh, that's true. It might. I mean, hey, it might be. Let's make a poll then. Start a poll. Let's have Okay, how many?
I think probably the best bet would probably be Electro, I feel.
Surge Gaming, McMock, Electro, and who else wants to be mod?
Did you put okay?
Okay. Do you want to be mod?
Oh, wait, put Alex. Put Alex on mod maybe too.
Alex? Oh, okay. I guess whoever says it first. I put Surge Gaming, McMock, Electro. Okay, yeah, okay. So, okay. We can do another one. Okay, the rock.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna let me do 10 devils, even though I
I
prefer.
mean, it's devil in his name, so disqualified.
Who gets to be mod? There we go. Let's start the poll. Go on, guys, vote. Everybody's gonna vote for themselves.
Does that mean I'm gonna lose mine or what?
Huh?
Does that mean I'm gonna lose mine or what?
No, I gotta have one mod.
Oh.
I gotta have a competent mod.
I can't read the chat. Let's see who I'll vote for. I guess Electro.
It's a shame though that this freaking thing isn't like the best thing ever. Like, who would have thought? You know?
What are you talking about?
Like why? Like, who would have thought that like a guy who made like plastic models in his house, no quality control would be bad.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Ignition Zone, you want to research something?
Wait, what's that?
I was just gonna tell him about the cool things about what's that thing called?
The election? Or...
No, not that. The thing that Orange Juice just reviewed.
Oh, Ascending Depths.
Yeah, Ignition Zone, you want to review something, or you want a guy to review? Get Tributron and like look at Ascending Depths. That's something we've been following for a while. It's very interesting.
Also, I don't know if you saw it, but do you remember the camel too? I know you guys were talking about SNL earlier.
Yeah, no, I wanted to mention that. Yeah, the cat. Like, look, I can't hate the camel. That was representation. I really saw myself in that character. Like, I do. Like, wow. Okay, now this is good. This is something I want to watch.
I don't care who wins. I just need Search to lose. That's like literally just modern white politics.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I know this show is garbage, but at least it has my representation.
DM me his account. Pretty sure you just check on his like YouTube description or whatever.
Also, I'm sorry, I didn't get to read Trimet's thing. Apparently, he saw the Sonic movie. Didn't it just come out like yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Surge has actually 0 votes. MechMock has 33. Electro has 30. Well, percent. Electro 33%. MechMock has 33. Devil has 33. Surge has Zetro.
Damn. Sorry, Surge. And Surge wanted it like first, so that's the funny part.
Yeah, but apparently he's not very liked.
Surge, you gotta be nonchalant about these kind of things.
Way more nonchalant.
Yeah.
Consider getting some dreads as well.
Alright, that's what I want to see next. Surge, if you get dreads, you will be instantly become mod. And also, you have to post your face to prove it's you.
just have to post the back of his head, I guess. And like it's like a what they do on like Reddit, where it's like they write their username down.
Oh yeah. No, Serge, what you have to do is you gotta go on r/roast me and you gotta post your like self before and after with dreads. And then if they like you better with the dreads, then you become mod.
I was, I was like, what'd you do if you were browsing Reddit as you do?
As I
And
do, yes.
and you look out and you saw like slash roast me, and it was a picture of you. But
That'd be so mean because not only did somebody have to find my face, but also they posted my face without my permission, and I'm still getting roasted. That's probably the meanest thing ever somebody could ever do. And you could do it if you really wanted to. That's the funny part.
and then, like after everyone roast me, I'm like, no, like be like worse, like way worse.
I'm already like self-conscious about my face. I think that would actually destroy me.
So you wouldn't want that to happen, right?
I would not like that, no.
So you might want to meet my demands.
No,
I think you know the two I want.
no, he's happy with me.
Pause.
It's happy with
There
me.
you go. Oh, I mean, still pause, I guess. Alright, Sean, my plans are to repaint one of his blue masks, or make one of his masks blue and make a new version of my mock that you made for me. Whoa! You're
Oh,
gonna
that's
make a
cool.
P2 version of Alex. Is Surge still here?
You can always buy a cheap blue one mask now because that guy
He's
who
talking
does...
about the 2000, Gen 2.
Oh, the Gen 2 mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, those definitely not hard to come by, especially the translucent one. That's like really cheap.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be rare one day so I can have some. I have like no rare bionicles, I don't think.
I have like 4 sealed like the hero packs, the ones that come with the translucent orange
nice.
mask. Yeah, they're not expensive. Like you can get like a bunch of them. I think I only got them because I remember I had to make a bricklink order for an item, and I basically what happened was I didn't spend enough because there was like I think it was like $10 or something. So I was like, oh shoot, there's like really nothing else in the store that I need. And then I was like, oh wait, they're selling the Bionicle supplementals. So I was like, might as well just buy that.
Yeah, fair enough.
And it worked out pretty good. I'm happy I have a complete G2 collection. Like G2 is not that bad. I'm just gonna say it. It's just the story was the biggest problem.
I feel like people don't like change until like they get annoyed of what they already have. You know what I mean?
Lego was like, fine, you got nothing. Good day,
Yeah.
sir.
That's what does it to you. Um, yeah, but I feel like people are gonna start definitely liking G2 more now that it's like. Remember when that was a thing?
Yeah, it's like Minecraft. Like everybody like was like, oh, Minecraft was so gay.
Everybody
It's
likes
stupid.
it because it was around, and then nobody liked it because it was everywhere, and now it's gone. It's like, wait, I kind of missed that.
Yeah, I like how people are trying to say, oh, Minecraft got popular again because of COVID, and it's like, no, it was actually decently popular for like its entire existence.
It never like fell off. It just people you just didn't see a lot of people playing it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't do much. I mean, I guess you technically can, but like you can only do so many unique like builds before it's like, all right, yeah, I've seen that. So that's kind of similar to this, kind of similar to that.
Yeah.
Done with it.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry, one sec. I've already shown my bootleg Tahoe. My plans are to oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Is Surge Gaming even still here? 2 emojis that I can't make out. Oh, by the way, how did Rivals go with hats yesterday? So Electric 10 Mock said. We didn't play with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get the chance.
He was in VC and then he left again. So
Yeah. What did we do last night? We played Melee, I think.
yeah.
And I lost like 20,000 billion times.
So you didn't lose a lot. That actually, you won the last one because I wasn't Luigi.
Oh yeah. I gotta start mating Sheik again and stop complaining about losing. I just love using Peach though. She's so much fun to use.
Yeah. The only thing she has on like is that she's really floaty. But,
Yeah.
like, it's kind of her downfall as well.
Yeah.
Just the hitboxes that are really annoying. That's the one thing I just find so infuriating. You can kick forward and still do damage to me from behind you. Like,
Yeah.
how hard is it to do? Or like, yeah, the hitbox is only on the foot. But that mean, that makes sense to me at least, but maybe I'm not. Whoever the freaking Smash Brothers guy is.
I hate Kick Fuentes.
Apparently that wasn't him in the video. It was Destiny was in there, but Nick was not in there.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember like just browsing like Twitter one night, and I was just like, oh, video, like, what is this? And it's like immediately like, oh, that's a guy like putting another guy's meat in his mouth. Okay, thank you.
I mean, I'm sorry, what were you expecting?
No, it wasn't like that though. Like the first few seconds was something else, and then like he just tricked me, and I was like, "Oh, fuck you, dude."
Maybe, yeah.
Evil.
Thought that Twitter's evil.
Yeah. Somehow Twitter has gotten worse. Like since Elon Musk has taken over. Like who would have saw that happening?
I doesn't.
I doesn't shit.
Does iDub still make videos?
I think so.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fair. What are people saying? I saw a video of someone destroying the trans blue mask of water in like 2018. It was a pretty cool video that was destroyed now, I think. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. You say cool, but I don't really feel the same way actually.
Why? Dude, resin printing's gonna like take over everything.
But that was a rare mask, and it wasn't resin printed.
Yeah, but like, what's the difference if you just get a resin printed one? That's probably gonna be really like scary. You're gonna like pay $200,000, and it's like you look on the back, it's like resin uncured. I think that'd be pretty annoying if you're collecting bionicles.
That happened to that poor one of the people. Didn't somebody like Orange Juice? Didn't he buy a mask and it was like uncured the resin?
Yeah, but you just pour alcohol in it. It's good. It actually happened to me too. The Mario heads that I ordered, some had uncured resin on them.
Mm-hmm.
The guy was really cool about it. He's like, if you want, I could just send you like 2 new ones. I was like, nah, I just fix this one.
Yeah. Well, at least that worked out. Also, I put this wrong, so I'm stupid. Sauce.com. This is a loose part, though. It's coming loose. What am I supposed to do about that?
Is this from Temu or something?
Yeah, this is Timu, but this is an official LEGO set.
Yeah. Just saying, they probably mess with it.
If they messed with it, I wouldn't be that upset, I feel.
Just a question for the chat. Has anybody played Marvel Rivals? If so, what do you think of the game? Is it cool? I think it's alright. I think it's pretty alright. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. It's fun to get kills,
like,
definitely.
I feel like there needs to be some sort of. I know, like, I'm on PC and I probably just suck, but like, I feel like it needs to be some sort of like targeting or like some range on like when you shoot projectiles. Because these guys move like stupid fast, and they're not very rewarding when it comes to like shooting characters. You either hit it or you just don't, which I mean, I guess is fair, but I think that could have worked.
Yeah, no, the game is still pretty early, so like, I mean, there's still time to like improve on it, but from what it looks like, people are like, yeah, this is way better than Overwatch has ever been.
I never played it, so I can't say whether it is or isn't, but I think it's a pretty fun game.
I just feel bad for Too Mad though.
It does get a little old when you're on like a losing streak though, like really fast.
Yeah.
Because the thing with team games is that like if your team is just bad, there's nothing you can do about it. You can go like 40-0, but still lose, which is I think the most frustrating part. This is kind of why I like Smash Brothers, because like there's like sweats and they're annoying, but I can just get better at the game and I can deal with them, but can't make everyone on my team get better, you know?
Oh yeah.
The skill issue point. Okay. I mean, I don't have to heal you in the game. Just clarifying.
Oh my god, get on, dude.
Too Mad Soul got transferred to Marvel Rivals like Wreck-It Ralph. It's been a while.
Yeah, no, that's what I was making a reference to. Like the poor guy, like now he's like stuck in Marvel Rivals with Squirrel Girl, and like, Yeah.
Wait, don't you get stuck when the game like is done? Like no one plays it. That's when you get stuck.
Yeah, because no one's like apparently
Like, you start
Marvel
over.
apparently Marvel Rivals has had more people playing on it like in like Overwatch 2's entire existence. That's what I heard. I don't know
way.
though.
That's not true. There's no way.
No, like it's had like more people at its max compared to like Overwatch 2 has at its max basically.
Oh, that's possible. But I thought you were saying like Marvel Rivals has more players than Overwatch ever has, like in its entire
Oh
run.
yeah, I probably worded that wrong. Yeah, no, that's I mean that's what I heard, and I would still take that with a grain of salt, just because like, I mean I guess there is a way to check that because like you would just have to look at like Steam or whatever.
Yeah. Mhm.
But yeah, that's like interesting. It's
Yeah, it's not too bad though.
but I like how people are saying like it's popular because it's Marvel. That's
Yeah,
like, I mean that's one thing, but it doesn't mean that it's gonna be successful.
that's popularity and success are similar, but they're not the same. I definitely say like it's definitely popular because it's Marvel. Because like you can play Spider-Man and Venom. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get on the game, but like actually like good and like be successful for the long term is uh still up to be determined.
Yeah, definitely. Also, what am I
Because
doing
as we've
wrong?
seen in like recent years that the Marvel logo does not carry films or like media.
Oh yeah.
It can still very much flop.
Or what am I doing wrong?
So, also, you gotta make like an internet like game, like so it's like Smash Brothers, but just internet like relevant things. So like you can play as like Skibidi Toilet and like
That's property
uh
of Fortnite,
oh that's right, sorry.
dude.
But
I
didn't the
can't
Russian
steal
guy
from
who made that
Fortnite.
like get put in jail or killed or something reported?
No. What happened was the guy who made that he actually got sent to the front lines, and he was killed.
Oh, that's silly. Sorry, that's bad. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted here.
By Skibbity Toilet.
No, my food arrived.
Your food arrived.
Food, yeah.
What
The game is also
am I doing wrong? Why am I stupid, ugly, and stupid? What is this? Am I missing a step, Lego?
How would you take like two steps forward and one step back?
I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do that.
The game is also good, so it's just not the art IP. Yeah, no, that's true. The game's pretty decent.
Whoa, Ted Devils is winning. He's at 43%.
Dang.
Should we end the poll because he has the majority?
You ready?
Ted Devils, guess what?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. Ted Devils wins. He gets to be mod. Add as moderator. Change chat modes in live and also give you the standard moderators. Yeah, I'll make you standard moderator. There you go. Congratulations, Ted Devils. You win. You get to be the head honcho now. Oh, okay. I'm looking at the instructions. Sorry, guys. I gotta see what am I doing wrong because I think I'm missing something. This should not be floating, you know. So let me remove. Okay, so I did that, yada yada yada. And there should be something up here. Okay, that's how it's supposed to go. And that's leveled with each other. And I don't think there's anything else to do. Okay. Sorry about this, guys. Just looking at this thing, seeing what I might have done wrong. Okay, so that's there. Let me remove this. Okay, so I can see that. I did that, and so this goes here, then, and then this goes here. That right? We're doing that wrong too. Oh, okay, this is right. This goes there. And basically all this goes here. Yeah. So, okay. So why is it just floating there? Yeah. And this should be flush. Okay, this is flush right here. But then it's weird because like it goes like this with the instructions. Where I have to basically put this on there. That's the weird part to me. Oh, wait a minute. I might be entirely wrong. Okay. So this goes down, and this goes up here. This goes like this. So it goes like this, right? Like right here, like that. And then oh, okay, wait. I'm actually stupid.com. Like, it's supposed to go like that, not the other way around. Ugh, I'm an idiot. Sorry, guys. Did you guys say anything in chat? Also, we finished one bag this stream. Yeah, shut up, Electra. Yeah, I have finished one bag this stream. I finished I finished a whole instruction book actually that I cannot find, but basically I'm on the last 3, and then there's one more after that, but that's just to put some details on. Hawk Tua or Hawk Push? What? Didn't she like? Has she like gone missing because like apparently she stole like $1 million from everybody, from like crypto bros or something? Which I can kind of respect, but at the same time, she's evil for doing that because she stole money. Oh, what else? Hey, Rise Bell. Gamers Rise Up. Galador fans, where are you at? I do need to watch I need to watch the Galador series. For a future video I'm working on actually. So I'm gonna probably do that. While I take a break off from January. I want to see something about Galador to help me with a new video I'm working on. So when I come back in February, I can make that video a thing. I basically need to rebuild this because I have no idea where I'm going. Do I? Wait. Oh, wait, no, it's basically already built right here. All I gotta do is just grab this. No, wait. Is it? And as you can tell, I'm not very bright when it comes to building Lego. There we go. This is kind of annoying, but it's what this is why I don't like system Lego, honestly. This is why I prefer Bionicles. But the reason why I'm even building this is because basically I just like kept this like on the floor because it's been so big that I can't really keep it on top of any like tables or anything because it's just so massive. And it's kind of blocking my closet door. I can't close my closet door the entire way. So I'm like, you know what? Screw this thing. I'm gonna build this and I'm gonna make like a stream out of it because I don't want this anymore in my house taking up so much room, so much needed room. So that's where I am today. All right, there we go. And that's what it's supposed to look like right here. See, we gotta put this down and this. Okay, again, I'm doing something wrong. Why is this not going? Oh, okay. Man, a lot of these building techniques just do not feel like Lego at all. Part of me is kind of happy though that they are experimenting a little bit more with building styles, but this is coming from someone who mostly built system Lego back in like before 2010. It just feels really different, and strange, and scary. Yep, there we go. That's kind of angled like a Mata, like a limb a little bit, you know? Which is kind of cool. What are you guys saying? Where are you gonna put it when it's done? Probably put it on a shelf. I'm gonna have to make some room for that. Let's see. It's a fun kids TV show, but people are nostalgic for it. They say it's bad. I mean, if you grew up without cable and you grew up with ABC Family, no, not ABC Family. The Saturday morning block for ABC shows, you kind of are used to like bad acted shows because you had like what Sweet Life of Zach and Cody and like That's So Raven, Hannah Montana, you know, like just boring shows like that. Where the Larnu's at? Oh, Larnu had to leave. His family was summoning him, but he was here at the beginning of the stream, for, like the first hour. Right now it's just it was Point and I, and now it's kind of just me. But I mean, I'm almost done with that. I just have to build the arms basically, and it's pretty much done. Oh, so what themes do you think are still good? I'm thinking of getting some Lego for Christmas. Not, I can't really recommend anything new, honestly, and that's not me being like, oh, everything new sucks. It's just I don't know where Lego's heart is at this point. Like, what are they trying to like who are they trying to cater toward? Like that's what I feel. Um, it just doesn't feel like catered toward me that much. I didn't buy this Lego set. I got it for free. I mean, basically, I got it for free from Temu. So, um, yeah, like, oh, I would not go out of my way to buy this personally. It's a cool Lego set, but not something I'd want to spend money on personally. But if I could recommend you any Lego, I would say probably stick to like something off of Bricklink, maybe some older Bionicle sets perhaps. G1 is always good. Maybe the Tomari. Like get like one hero and one villain. I feel if you're gonna do anything. Terrible sticker placement by me, by the way, guys. Oh my goodness, that is so bad. That sticker. I screw Lego stickers. I hate them. Can't stand them. Let's see what else we got. It's almost done basically. I like that a lot of this building is just doing the same thing twice over. So it's not like the worst system set ever. I'll admit though, I do like the Lego Animal Crossing series just because I grew up with Animal Crossing. But even then, past the first wave, there's nothing really I'm interested in. Maybe the $10 set next year that's like coming out January 1st, I'll probably pick up. But other than that, like even the sets I did buy, most of them I bought on sale. Like I didn't go out of my way to buy them at full price, which by the way, is something you should never do for Lego. Never buy it at full price. It's not worth it. Okay, there we go. I probably should have done the other arm as well now that I think about it. It would have saved time. Okay, the Larnu bot's getting another arm. There we go. Or another limb, I should say. What are you guys saying? Abandoned themes, make mocks. But yeah, Lego Sonic actually looks really good. Especially the minifigures. Like, I feel like that's the problem with Lego Mario, is that they really dropped the ball. They could have made really nice minifigures, but they didn't. And for the most part, Lego Sonic sets are pretty affordable as well. I do want to get the Metal Sonic set just because I do like Sonic CD. I think that's one of the best Sonic games. And then you have like another thing that I probably like way more, Legend of Zelda. And what do they do? The first thing they do is they make a $300 set. Like, I don't know if it's Lego. It's probably Nintendo. Now that I think about it, like you guys are morons. Like, how are you gonna make a Lego set that's the same cost as like your video game console? It's like actually insane to me. Uh, like I'll just say it. Like I think these companies are just afraid of money. Like they don't know what they're doing. Well, I know everything because I'm the fan, and I like, but like it really just feels like that. Like there's have really bad like decisions. Like I mean, look at like everybody who wants to buy the Zelda set. Like the majority of people I saw who wanted to buy the Zelda set, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna wait till like it's on sale," which is probably the smartest thing you should do. I feel like no one's buying like Lego at full price anymore. Like right? Does it feel like that? Because like um people just wait for sales. I feel nowadays. Like at this point, Lego should just list their items on like at the future sale prices. Like because I think it would sell a lot faster. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Uh, the Ninjago sets look good, but I hate the show now. Yeah. I never really cared for the show though. So I can't. I don't really know if it was good or not. It never looked good to me, honestly. I kind of outgrew like that kind of like thing. Like whenever I see like Ninjago, I think of like Power Rangers. Like like I like Power Rangers as a kid, but it's like now that I'm like okay, that's cool. I just don't have the same kind of nostalgia for it as like Bionicle, even though you could argue that Bionicle basically is like a little bit like Power Rangers, if not a lot like Power Rangers. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is almost done as well. Okay, so yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm forgetting something right there. Overall, this actually is not a terrible set. Uh, it's cool for a mech. It's pretty sturdy as well. It's just not something I would personally go out of my way to buy. I feel. Even in the video review I did, I didn't even build it. I just like I was like, yeah, I'm too busy to build it, which I was. I was too busy to build it. I'm only now building it. Uh, I remember when Caleb watched the video, like he messaged me afterward. He was like, "Dude, how did you make a video review and you didn't even like build the product?" I was like, "I don't know." It just worked out because like, hey, I mean, the Timu money was there, so I was like, all right, like I don't gotta worry about this for a while. Oh shoot! I just got a notification. Apparently, Christian Faber's streaming right now. So if you guys want to go check that out, that's totally fine. I'm just gonna finish this up real quick. I basically just have to do the lower arms and it's basically done. Oh, wait a minute. Did they give me an extra shield? That's cool. Alright, I'll give them that. That's nice. I do like these little shield pieces. I want to do something for my Torrent's like chest. I actually wanted to make it a little more flatter. But originally, but then I kind of realized that it's too flat. As somebody mentioned before, flat crotch. It looks kind of jarring. And I'm like, yeah, kind of agree with that. All right, more sticker placement. Awesome. I love stickers. What are you guys saying in the chat? Video. Where's the best, my beloved? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what Lego's doing. I guess, they still think it's like COVID or something. That people are like indoors all day, like building Lego. Not all of us. I mean, all of me is, but not everybody. Um, Ignition Zone. I was never in a Ninjago. For all my old Lego themes suffer from artificial dumb T-full inflation. Yeah. I'm kind of happy I was able to finish my G1 collection before prices got insane. Like, I remember getting the mod for like $30, and like even then I thought that was a lot of money because they weren't worth that price. I think also the war with Russia and Ukraine kind of made the prices worse because G2 was fairly popular there, I'm pretty sure, because I still see people from Russia making G2 content, and the sets there were super cheap. I remember buying my G2 Uniter Tahu there for like $15. Like, the war was just about to start as well, and I'm so happy that I was able to leave the country before then. But yeah, it is unfortunate that prices are kind of being driven up by like all different factors. And it's not just people. I mean, a big part of it is of course scalpers, but at the same time it's like there's like legitimate like there's legitimate like things going on, like political things. The reason why Barnacle is just so, it's why like little Timmy can't complete his Barnacle collection. Hey man, there's like a war in Russia. There's like the price of like shipping is up. It's just not feasible anymore. That's why I said just buy the ones that you like. Don't try and complete a collection. Don't try and complete a collection. Even part of me wants to like downsize a little bit on the pieces and sets I own. Like if I had to, I don't feel like I'd be as upset. Does anyone like Lego Dreams? It has to have some kind of audience because they've done like how many waves now? Have they done like 2 years now? That's like insane. Like I remember IDS 5621 said something I think he said something like along the lines of it's a Lego theme about like no I know I might be thinking of the Seinfeld show about nothing. But he said something along the lines, and I really like that kind of like stuck with me. He said like when you have too many ideas, like you end up with nothing, and that's kind of like what I think Dreams is. It's like you could do anything in the world, and they like choose to do basically like nothing with it. I don't know. The fact that you had to do like they had to do a few years of research for this theme, like this was their most researched theme, is not a good sign. It just means like you don't know what you were gonna do with this, basically. That's just something I can kind of agree with. It's like I still don't really like I get like what Dreams is. It's about like a guy named Mateo, like he goes into like the dream world and like he fights like monsters who are like taking over people's dreams, but like at the same time it's like it's just boring. I don't know. Lego do Bionicle again, stupid idiots. Um. Anyways, what are you guys saying? I recently got the 8-bit Do Ultimate Controller for Xbox, and it's the best gamepad I've ever used. Really? That's cool. I got recently a Switch Pro controller because my old controller. Wait one second. Let me pull out my old controller. I kept losing with it, and I don't know if one of you guys can explain why. I kept losing with my old video game controller. Like, what's wrong with this? Like, it keeps disconnecting, and like I'm not able to win matches, and I keep dying because of this controller. Like, what could be the reason why this specific controller causes me to lose. Like, surely this had to have happened to someone else. Someone had to have lost because of this controller. Something great and dear to them. But who knows? Yeah. I think a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. And it's pretty good. I don't have any drift issues, luckily. What else are you guys saying? Oh, so if you go to Brick Fair, which box are you bringing? Oh, that's a good, it's a good question. I feel like I'd want to go full consumer and like just consume product and buy a bunch of like Lego that was like available there. But if I had to bring a few mocks, one I'd bring the Leiwa, I'd bring the Pohatu, I'd probably bring the mini Makuta because I think he's fun. Um, I don't know. Honestly, I'll just bring like I'd probably bring like 5 or 10 mocks that I thought looked cool. Hey, point.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello. Can you hear me?
hello.
Oh, there you go.
I was talking about absolutely nothing for the past like hour.
Was it an hour? Does it?
It's hard to tell. I don't even remember.
Yeah, you lose track of time doing these.
Yeah, I was just like talking to the chat basically. I don't know if I answered correctly some of these things that they were asking.
Oh.
But okay, Electro, yeah. I mean, I bring a few mocks with me, probably.
Oh, who? Oh, I guess. Okay, became mod.
Yeah, he won. He became mod.
There you go.
We gotta welcome him into the fold now.
How the story goes.
I wanted to make a think of it joke earlier, but Larda was telling something and I wanted to listen to that as well. I was like,
Yeah,
no, it's
boy.
okay.
So somebody
Rude.
sorry, somebody filmed like KSI performing Think of It at like a concert, and
Did somebody throw a water bottle at him because of how bad or a prime bottle? Because how bad it was?
everyone was singing along.
Oh really?
Yeah,
As it got like people are like saying like, okay, it's not bad actually.
I guess so. I mean, I don't think it ever was that bad. I think just people didn't like KSI at the time.
I think it was like people like thought it was like Disney Channel music.
Yeah,
Disney Radio, and if anybody remembers that.
I do. I mean, yeah, doesn't necessarily mean it's bad though. I remember they figured out a Disney app too, where you could watch TV shows on there.
Oh yeah, I remember like every channel had like their own app.
Yeah, I remember I always tried to get that to work. I liked Disney when I was younger. Mainly Disney XD though.
Nickelodeon did a cool thing. They posted like they wouldn't post every episode, but they would post sometimes like fairly new episodes on their website, like for like SpongeBob and other shows. And I remember like because I didn't have cable a lot of my childhood, like that was how I used to watch it. But then after they started making apps and things, it's like that's when it started disappearing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh great.
Yeah, you lose.
Yeah.
Anything exciting happen?
We talked about like the price of Lego going up. Teddy still asked like if there was any Lego sets I could recommend, and I said honestly, if nothing new. Like I would say go for like older sets.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, what new sets would you recommend? I wonder.
Yeah, there's nothing really I can recommend. Members I can plug in that one website I did a sponsorship with.
What was
Does
that?
it? The bar
Oh,
we
the
are.
SpongeBob, right?
Yeah, the bar. I do want to. I'm probably gonna go out of my way and buy that set myself, just
Why?
because I don't know. I feel the last video didn't do that great, and I wouldn't want to ask them to like send me another product.
Uh,
I
you
feel like
scared?
no, I just don't feel like sponsored videos like that work. I was even looking back at that SpongeBob video, and that's the most skipped part as well.
The SpongeBob video?
Yeah, the SpongeBob review, the Krusty Krab review video. Like that's the part that everybody skips. So I was like, okay, so maybe
Oh,
people
how? I
don't
didn't
want to
get
see this
how.
actually.
Didn't like. What do you mean, like the entire video, or?
No, the sponsorship portion.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a given.
Mm-hmm. So it's
Everybody
like,
skips that part.
yeah. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it on my own volition. I'll buy that set, but not right now.
Mhm.
I have I have a bunch of videos planned actually for next year.
Oh, nice.
I
Yeah.
might get to that one by summertime actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excited for it next year.
Oh, what's up?
Wow, what is everybody excited for next year? Oh,
Oh my God, there's so much stuff going on. We're getting GTA 6 for one thing.
Ow. Ouchie.
Fauci.
That digging was loud.
Fauci, I hope he makes a new shot. That'd be so cool.
But, what's it called? Yeah, the movie's coming out.
Yeah.
I think they're also getting a new toy line next year, too. The same guys who made the Sonic ones are getting 5 minutes.
Jax? Jax Pacific?
I think so. Yeah, yeah. Wait,
Wow.
Jack's or Jack Pacific? I think one of the two.
Yeah, too stupid. Lego's too stupid. They could have made like $4 billion off of like FNAF content.
Jazzware. Is that what you said?
No, I said Jax Pacific because you guys said the guys who make Sonic.
Oh, I think these guys make Mario, man. That's just funny. These guys used to make Sonic, actually. Yeah, they used to make Sonic. They made some of the most like posable Sonic like toys.
Yeah.
But they're like really brittle if you remember those.
No, I never bought a Sonic toy beside the what's it called, the Lego Sonic Tails biplane. That was the first and only piece of Sonic merch that I own. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Where it's is this the wrong color? Did they put the wrong color?
Fortnite too? Dang, they got everybody. Call of Duty. Whoa. Okay, that's kind of. Ow, they've got Cobra Kai.
More like Cobra die.
Oh, I guess it. Ow, that's loud.
That's on you, buddy. Like you gotta turn me down.
How do I do it on here?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll just mute you.
Am I going insane in the membrane right now?
Which Bob game have you heard or played? Heard of pretty much all of them. Played 0 of them. Oh wait, no, I played the Bionic one for the GameCube.
You like that one a lot.
Greatest. I mean, alright, but
I need to try it because I can't backseat game and like not like play it.
yeah, you can't backseat game when you can barely front seat game.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I have a habit of showing these guys like games that I like to play, like being really good at it for like a few months, and then like they learn it, and I become like ass because I don't practice or anything.
Yeah, so whose fault is that, does it?
Mine.
Yeah, but no worries. Just learn how to edge guard, you'll like win a lot more.
I don't want to like learn. I just want to play gamey.
Oh, well then you'll learn how to like go back to the lobby then. Sorry, that's the climate of video games.
I hate climate change.
Yeah, the climate has changed for video games.
You know what I actually heard? Climate change is actually not the correct terminology. Apparently that was made by people who are like anti-global warming.
Ah, really?
The correct terminology is literally global warming, actually.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Global warming.
It's not even that warm actually outside.
It's been kind of cold, yeah.
Yeah, stupid winter.
I got the LEGO Dimension set when it was still in stores. I'm glad because it's expensive now.
Who said that?
Sonic one. Oh, the Sonic one. That one. Isn't that like inferior now? Or obsolete, I guess is the right word.
I think people like that minifigure though because it's different.
Don't worry, Osa. You could stay the best at Phantom Forces out of all of us.
Who said that?
Electro.
I'm like the worst at Phantom Forces though compared to other people. Yeah, that game, I mean it's fun, but it's That's something I want to like. If there was a game I wanted to learn how to get good at competitively, it would definitely not be a Roblox game.
Yeah. I mean, apparently other people don't share your sentiment though, because they like sweating on that.
I know it's like out of all games, you're gonna sweat at Roblox. Like, come on. Like at least like if you learned like how to play
Fortnite.
like Smash or Fortnite, yeah. I actually have a friend from school who went to competitions, Fortnite competitions, and like made like thousands off of prize money.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah. And he's like 19 actually.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. He's not that old. Like I was like, that's actually really cool. You're able to like turn a hobby into like make any kind of money out of it. It's like
Was he
still
19 at the time, or?
yeah, he was 19 at the time. Like I was talking to him, so he was definitely not in his like he was definitely not he was a minor probably when he made that money, which is kind of
Oh,
crazy to
okay.
me.
He still doesn't play.
Does he play anymore? I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Oh, dang.
We kind of all like after we finished Codesmith, we all kind of just like
Oh, he was in Codesmith. Dang.
yeah, I was like we all just kind of like we need to take a break from everything.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I used to be really good at Fortnite too.
Did you ever beat Actually, before I ask you that, if it's not climate change, then how come my motherfucking area's been getting more cold? Exactly. Like,
What were
it's
you
getting
saying?
colder, so it's not even climate change. It's just climate colding.
Frost.
Yeah.
What was your
Global
question?
freezing. You know they actually used to call it global freezing as well.
I don't know. I don't know anything about ice. I'm just cold. So. But what was your question though?
They used to call it global cooling.
No, that's a question. I was saying clip Fortnite. You said you were gonna ask me something.
Um, Fortnite, more like blur into the night.
Grr.
Sorry. What am I missing here? What am I doing wrong here? Maybe it's this. Maybe I should not build this. Guys, make sure if you're gonna ask questions to leave a question.
What?
It's like my common sense.
I just kind of comment sense. Yeah, no, I definitely need to watch this video though on
Christian Faber made a new video actually.
oh, about.
I don't know. He said like something about the future of this channel or whatever.
I stopped caring.
You don't care about like Daddy Faber, dude.
I stopped caring about all of it.
But except for what's it called? What's that one thing? Oh my god, I keep forgetting the name. No, not FNAF. We don't care about that anymore. Talking about like the good stuff. Freaking
Mario.
no, good stuff. Keyword. Oh, the Ascending Depths. There we go.
Yeah, that's the video I was talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, so I need to watch it. But
yeah, Ascending Depths is awesome. You guys should be more invested in it.
oh, Callan's here. Hello.
Bye, Callan.
Finally building your evil team.
Yeah. Oh, the Chinese finally got to me. They were like, Oso, we need you to build that. And I was like, but Ninjago's gay. And they said, well, you're gayer, so build it anyways, idiot. I was like, okay.
There's really nothing like wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I was just watching a video about, or like it was like a short where like he kept saying that over and over again. Is that his catchphrase or something?
What thing?
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Like after he says something.
Oh, are you talking about Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was well. It was more for like for one episode. It was So the synopsis was that George and Jerry Seinfeld were in in their usual diner thing, and they were caught like I don't know, like holding hands or something.
Mm.
And this one lady thought that they were dating, and she made like news articles about it, and it was really funny. That was a good episode, yeah. And that was basically like every time like they were about to say something, like like they were like, oh, I don't care for like taking my ass, and they was like, no, there's anything wrong with it. Basically, that was like the references that they would make.
I see. Gotta cut the swearing, but yeah.
That's fair, yeah. But yeah, Seinfeld is pretty good. It's on Netflix, so you can watch it and give Jerry Seinfeld billions of dollars every day.
I think he has not enough money.
Yeah, he probably does.
But apparently, also the Tron is like a trailer. I need to watch that as well.
He made another trailer?
This one looks like it has some actual like animation in it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. What?
No, I'm just thinking of how epic like that
What?
video that Orange Juice is made. Like
You
how,
watched it?
no, how cool it's probably gonna be. Like how nice it like not like mean.
Yeah, hopefully it's not mean. I mean, it's not reason to be.
Yeah, even if it is kind of justified or anything, but
I want to ask the chat a question. Sort of off topic. Is there any movie that you guys saw this year that like was like widely accepted to be bad, but you actually like enjoyed it?
is that like Joker 2?
I mean, it can be. I didn't watch Joker 2, but
It had its moments. I think even the worst movie can have its moments, but at the same time, it's like, man, is it just really? It just does
I
not
mean,
feel
it's
like.
just me.
Basically, yeah. It's like when you watch it like by itself, it's not like a terrible movie, but man, like okay, it's been long enough. The court bombing scene, I feel like that should have been the beginning, honestly. But I get it, like it's more of a character study. It's just it would have been nice to see that maybe one day a different Joker. Yeah, there is a court bombing
Spoiler.
Yeah, well, I think everyone who's seen it already, who wanted to see it, has seen it. If you haven't seen it yet, good. That's one less sale for them.
That's true. That's how I always used to see it. I never like found the reason why people like
Hate
flip
watch?
about being spoiled. Excuse me. It was like just one less like ticket I gotta like pay for.
Exactly. It's I think that's kind of the reason why Velma got a second season, because people just kept hate watching it. It's like you guys are stupid because they don't know any better. They're just gonna look at that and say like, okay, everybody loves it.
Yeah.
Morons.
Ignition Zone said there isn't really any so bad it's good type movies for me. It was just a dry year. Fair enough. I mean, it doesn't have to be modern movies, but just any movie that you did decide to watch.
Why did Arthur Fleck get railed by the Arkham guards? Yeah, like what was the point of that? Like at all?
That's like my whole thought process. Like whenever I hear anything about the boys.
Yeah, it's like why did they add a sex scene? Basically. Okay, there was one that kind of made sense. When Arthur slept with
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, with Harley Quinn. I was like, okay, yeah, she really did love him, so like she would probably bribe the guard just to get closer to him. Like,
gosh, that's stupid.
Yeah, no, that's adultery. Hello. Yeah.
Alan said, "Let me crash the stream of facts and logic." Sure, buddy. Go ahead. Like to see you try.
Can you give him a link to it?
Oh, that's what. Okay. I didn't understand what he was saying there. I thought he was just being. I thought he was gonna say something. Let's see here.
I should let Callan make an AI voice of me and then like complain about it, and
Sorry,
then
it was one of you. Alex.
no.
Alex said, "Well, I spent the last year in the army, of course. I've been able to watch a few movies, but I can't name anything about your question." Oh, fair enough.
Any Russian movies?
There's probably some Russian movies out there.
Whoa, they're using Callan, they're using your hands. Look, see? It's basically your hands. You just have to add the minifigure legs there.
I'm pretty sure he did not invent that.
Yeah, they're using Callan's hand. That's kind of crazy.
I remember him like specifically saying that he got it from somewhere else, but maybe I'm wrong.
For me.
If he got it from you, then that'd be bad.
Oh yeah.
Can I say that Deadpool Wolverine was a really good movie, but it was also way overhyped after it came out? After it came out, it was overhyped? How does that make sense?
There
Like,
we
just,
go.
like, it wasn't as good as people were saying it was, or... I've never heard of a movie that got overhyped after it came out.
What about a movie that got overwatched?
I don't know. But one thing I have been seeing is the consensus on the Dark Knight trilogy has been shifting. People are not liking it as much later on. Interestingly enough, I would have never thought. I thought people really that was one of the peak, I guess, superhero films. But I guess that's changing.
What are people contesting about it?
I think they're saying mostly like issues with like Bruce Wayne, and his characterization. Specifically, one thing I remember, a lot of them were saying like, if you remember, and I believe it's The Dark Knight Returns, or the one with the Joker in it. To find the Joker, he taps into every Gothamite's phone network to see where the Joker is at.
Evil.
Lucius Fox was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna work for you if you're gonna do that." And he said, like, he doesn't care. Like, I gotta find him. So, I think that's one criticism that's been across the board.
It was basically just the NSA trying to normalize it, I guess.
I guess so. Oh yeah, and I think too, it has something to do with the fact that like Batman wanted to stop being Batman because Rachel, his girlfriend, or I guess would-be girlfriend, was like, "I'm not gonna like be with you if you're just gonna be Batman. You're not the same guy I knew." And so like one of the reasons why he wanted to stop was like so he could be with her, which is like kind of silly if you think about it.
Oh my god, it's like, there's a word for that. It's called simp. Have you ever heard it before?
Yeah, I agree. It's a little simpery. I'm sorry not to like the trope of like needing a love interest. Like for Black Panther, I don't feel like he needed a love interest if you have a whole like kingdom to worry about. You know what I mean? I feel like
But
that
it's
should
a
be enough.
family movie, dude.
Like, yeah, a family movie about like family trauma. That's pretty much what the movie's about.
Yeah.
The only reason the villain exists is because their fathers fought each other. Let's see here. Anyone that doesn't like the Dark Knight trilogy has bad taste in movies, dude. Like, come on, let me join this call so I can defend the Dark Knight. It's not me saying it's bad. I'm
Who's
just
saying that?
Ignition's on.
Ah.
I'm not saying it's bad. You don't need to defend it.
You need to make a twitter.com account and then get all those people who are saying it and get them to change their ways.
Like a month after it was out, like chill. I saw it and it was great. You don't need to still be talking about how great it is. It has been established. I guess it's just that like everybody globally has probably seen it, so they're all like fanboying over it. It's the same thing that happened with No Way Home. Because like you don't have to keep like hush hush about spoilers and all that, so everyone just blew up.
Watch that guy's racist coming in.
And there he does it.
Beep boop bop boop. It is I, Android, also here to join the live stream. I will be reading chats for you today. Ookie ookie boop bop boop boop. The AI voice of Oso as designed by Callan LON. Would you like me to say more?
This is this is better. Wait, also bot, read like the latest message in the chat.
Let me log into the chat. Give me one moment.
It's a little slow, but I guess.
The latest message in the chat is from I don't really remember the time I watched a Russian movie.
Alright, very good.
Very good, bot. You may power off.
You can't even read his name. You have to give him like Alex.
I am shutting it down now. Also, why did you ask him? I built this AI for you, and you wanted him to get turned off so quickly. What the heck? You could have asked him like 2 or 3 questions before asking her to power on. Like literally just asking her to read one chat message. Come on,
Oh,
man.
oh,
Okay, sorry. But bot, turn back on.
Bleep boop blurt. I am the Oso robot as created by Callan LOF, and I am a perfect impression of Mr. Oso.
That's pretty good, actually. Mr. Bot, can you okay, let's see.
hurry up, or it turns off.
All right, I'm turning this thing off.
No, dang it.
Clearly, you didn't have enough good questions for him. All you could ask him was to read was the chat. So, frankly, I don't think you deserve this AI room.
I was gonna ask the AI bot to read out pi because it's a bot. It would probably know.
Oh God, I hate you. I'm glad I turned that robot off because clearly that would not be interesting for the fans.
Yeah.
Just hearing it read out pi.
You should have asked it to like read English. That would have been way like harder for it.
For sure. Honestly, my robot, would you even trust it? It could go like digits in and then just start making up numbers and you'd be like,
Yeah, how would you even know? Yeah, exactly.
I guess, yeah, that's true. Unless you actually did calculate yourself, you wouldn't know.
yeah, you could
So
do
another
that.
fail. Also,
It just pulls information off the internet, dude, just like every other one of these stupid AI text bots. Why can't they pull and like read videos yet? I want them to just be able to like tell me what a video is about.
No, YouTube started doing that now. They started like putting little AI synopsis at the before the description now.
Oh really?
Yeah, no need to watch YouTube videos anymore. Just read.
Yeah, let's go.
Return the form.
Now every time someone clicks on like a tutorial, it says this tutorial was actually not that helpful. That'd be great.
best spot on the internet. Yep.
And Alexa said the best part of the stream.
Oh, thank you. The Oso bot will return, I feel. Honestly, if you could figure out how to do like how to have it read super chats or something, that would be awesome. I would make you the voice model if you could get it set up to read super chats.
If I could fix,
I would set that up on my stream and just have Oso be my super chat reader.
I wouldn't be too opposed to that if you wanted to do that. Actually, that'd be funny.
Little Oso bot.
It'd be like human fire hydrant donated. like
Why are you a robot voice? Just like you're supposed to.
He could record it like a robot voice, and then that's all the material it'd have to go with. So it would sound like same way that you could do a bad Optimus Prime impression or something, and it would if you fed it just audio of you doing a bad Optimus Prime. Guess what? You could just plug any dialogue into it. It would sound like a bad Optimus Prime.
That'd be really funny if the bot was like, "Yeah, try again. That's really bad."
Yeah, that would be. It was just like, nah, come on, man. This ain't up to par. This is.
Mission to pray for a human fire hydrant. What happened to him?
He's pregnant.
Too?
Oh yeah, he's got his girlfriend pregnant.
Oh really?
Nope.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Guys,
yeah,
don't have
he dropped the bomb on the last Count LF live stream.
Oh really?
I hope things work out.
Yeah.
I think things will work out. I mean, look at him. He
I
could.
mean, that's what I was saying to him. I was thinking it'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, if he has enough money to donate to Callan LOF.
I hope he never donates again after this news. Goodness. Honestly, if he's smart though, that would be a great play. Like, dude, I just blew like my whole last paycheck, and now Cal's gonna be expecting me to keep giving him money. My girlfriend got pregnant. Now I can't get money. Bye.
Maybe he figured it'd be cheaper just to get his girlfriend pregnant than to like pay for like $20 each stream.
Then continuing to satiate our financial desires. Yeah, probably right. God bless him.
Yeah, what do you want to debunk, Callan?
Oh yeah, what did I want to debunk? There was some
Something about the Dark Knight.
Shoot, there was actually something about a movie that I don't know. Did
I think it might have been the Joker.
I didn't even see the Joker.
Oh, good. Don't.
It is on HBO Max now, though, so I can debunk that. Like now, you can just stream it
Yeah, that's true.
and support them through Epic Streaming.
There you go.
Um. Oh, one moment. My sister Bethany is calling me. I'm sorry to ditch you guys.
No
Ooh,
problem.
I'll be right back.
All right. Man, that freaking Oso bop was awesome. I mean, it was kind of loud and obnoxious, like the beep boop bops, but I guess I worked it out.
Beep boop beep boop. Oh my goodness, that's not even what I sound like. Sorry.
But let me see what anyone said. I noticed that people that crap on the Dark Knight trilogy are the same people that love Batman 2022. That precisely actually. That's like the one thing I've always noticed is that like they're like, yeah, the new one's much better. I don't really get where they're coming from because they have pretty similar elements. From what I understand, I haven't seen the new one, the Matt Reeves one, but from what I understand, it's more of like a detective noir sort of film. I think I'm using the right words with that. I think that's what people like more because I guess that's truer to Batman because his first movie
Noir.
comic was
That's a funny word.
detective comics. So of course we have our own film industry, but they're not very interesting to my taste. Oh, I'm sorry.
I think they gotta stop getting British people to play Batman.
British people like I'm actually taken aback how many like Americans are played by British people.
Yeah, because they actually have like actual like acting schools. Like American actors just learn on set, but they like learn in schools, like trained by world professionals.
Yeah, like I don't know. Every time I like think of like Bob Hoskin, I still think he's like Mario. I can't imagine him being British.
Yeah, and he got like the inflections, like the accent perfectly.
Yeah,
It just goes to show you that like school is pretty good, guys.
some places are just better at things than others, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like not only do like British people like take like all like the acting roles, but then like Canadian people come and take all like the voice acting roles.
Yeah.
Like what American people do. All the animation's done in South Korea. Like,
That
huh?
is a great question. What do we do? We don't make the merch. No, we don't make the merch.
Yeah, China does that.
We literally just consume it. That's literally our job.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
I mean, hey.
Man, we're pay piggies.
Pay piggies. That's a funny word. I hope the Spider-Man Noir show is good. From what I heard, it's supposed to be pretty good.
I heard I'm sorry to bring it back to Sonic, but I heard that movie was legitimately good. I wanted to bring that up with Larnu. It had like 83% on Rotten Tomatoes, so he has no
Yeah,
excuse
Sonic
not to
is
see it at this point.
That's the one thing I guess Sonic is winning in is films. Statistically, Sonic has better track record with films than Nintendo. So
Yeah, Sonic OVA was pretty good.
I never watched. I watched reviews on it, but never watched it myself.
It's not a long movie. It's on YouTube as well.
Oh, is it nice?
Yeah, you could like one day just like if you really don't have anything to watch, just turn on in the background. Like the art style is legitimately good.
Yeah,
I think that's the best part of the movie.
Yeah, anime they got art style nailed down. Like that's pretty impressive. Like their whole art style like shapes a lot of like animation today.
Yeah,
Like,
and
people
I hate
like-
when American people do it. It
Yeah, I
just
was
looks
just
so
about to say
ugly.
like everybody like around the world tries, especially America strives to like be more Japanese in their art style. Which, if I'm being honest, I don't particularly like because I mean it's all right. It looks fine, but I feel like different art styles are better. I think the Spider Verse art style is much better than traditional anime, only because if you really look at it, they like you could very much tell like whether they take shortcuts, which is fair. I mean, it's fine to take shortcuts all the time, but like for talking, like they're pretty much just using the same clip over and over, just like looping it, you know?
Yeah. If you're rendering such a large movie, it kind of makes sense as well that they would like take shortcuts because it's like, damn, this takes so much power and so much time. And if I render something and then I find an error, like what the hell? Like I have to re-render
No,
it.
well, that's fair for back in the day. But I'm saying, like, even now they still do that, and like, you could definitely do it in like you could add more frames, but that's a part of the art style now. Is the sort of choppiness and the the looping sort of thing. It's a part of the art style.
Didn't Puss in Boots literally just steal that?
I don't think exactly. No, no, that was more of a Spider Verse.
Yeah, didn't they literally just steal that from like Marvel?
I mean, I suppose they can. But I mean, if you do it well, I mean, I can't really object to it.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true. Like, yeah, I guess that's kind of true.
yeah. Um, yeah. No, I think the art style is good though.
What are the racists in chat saying?
Nothing.
The Osabot reminded me of my Mindstorms. Yeah, Osabot should become a new character in the lore Legion of France. Hey, I mean, I could technically do that. I do have another Kakama that I could.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I should just make a video called like I Robot, and like he could be like my friend, and we could hang out.
Yeah, that can be like a little episode you can animate if you still even need those.
I need to do animation again. It's fun. It's just I don't have like any ideas for them right now.
Yeah.
I definitely do want to do another animation. It's the problem is also it's like YouTube really just hates like when people animate because like animation videos compared to like my other long form videos just get no views. Like
Yeah, fair enough.
it's like it's not the people probably who don't want. Well, it's probably also that, but I feel like YouTube's just not pushing it out as much
Yeah.
because there are
No, I
legitimate
definitely
animation
think
fans.
people definitely want to watch like animation. Like, I feel like now more than ever, like people are super obsessed with like animation
Yeah,
characters and stuff like that. So I definitely think they want to watch it. I think that's the issue.
yeah,
This is the annoying part is just finding the audience, and like some things, like even I would argue like the Mario movie, the 1993 one, I think just was made in the wrong time, you know, because Mario was so new at the time, but also like very infamous. So not infamous, but famous. So like everyone knew exactly what Mario was supposed to be, and
yeah,
that
and they
movie
knew
was
what they
not what
wanted
Mario
as
was supposed
well.
to be. Yeah, and that movie was not how Mario typically is, so it just was doomed from the start.
Yeah, because watching it now, it's not a terrible movie at all. In fact, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, but fortunately,
I'm ready for it.
they weren't. Yeah, they weren't ready for it. I think something if it was made in like 2000s, I think it would have been pretty well done. Pretty well
I don't know about that either.
in the 2000s. You don't think so? Because everything was getting darker in the 2000s.
Was that a dark movie?
I mean, yeah, I would say so. Um, I mean, at least not dark as in like oh it was like evil, but I'm just saying like dark as in the atmosphere. I mean, the it was like dystopian. It was dystopian and like pretty grounded, so I think it probably would have fit better in the 2000s.
Grounded, grounded,
Pardon?
grounded, grounded, grounded,
You're grounded.
grounded. You're fake news. Why are there so many little pieces? What's okay? It's for the sword. All right. Anything else these racists are saying? Oh,
I do
no,
want
I
to
guess
let you
not.
know. I do want to let you know here. They're probably in 15. I'm gonna have to go here soon.
Yeah, this is not going to take more than like 10 minutes either. So
Yeah, no problem.
perfect. Let me just finish this up. All right. Point. If you had to fight one Spider-Man, which Spider-Man do you think you could defeat?
What Spider-Man do I think I could defeat?
Yeah.
Probably that's a good question. I guess I'm thinking of the week. I guess. Well, not well.
Like a female Spider-Man, yeah.
No. The thing is with Spider-Man is that like I mean you're just automatically like buffed up. So even if she was like a woman, which wouldn't matter, but even if she was like a woman, she'd still be stronger than like the average man, or more strong than the average man.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's really no right answer. I'm afraid. But I the only thing I can think of right now is oh wait, no, I know the freaking Spider-Man popsicle. I would beat him because he's technically a Spider-Man. So
So does it like just melt if he's not in like the cold atmosphere?
I guess so, yeah. I guess that, no. I guess in that world, everything's like a popsicle.
Wait, look. I got claws.
Yeah, no, I saw that. We were
Arr.
Wolverine.
No, it's like that one Nickelodeon show.
What
El
show was that?
El Libre or something like that.
Oh yes, yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Peter.
Oh yeah, Peter's not super happy right now.
What's he mad about? Racism?
Well,
No.
relax, it's okay. We're rocking. He was being pretty calm when I was with you guys at first, but then I changed his diaper and he did not like that.
He wanted to stew in it.
Yes, he did.
Thanks, Parker.
It's funny because it was getting like, I don't know how he did this, but it was like the little taped on straps were getting like really thin. How did it get so weird looking? But thankfully he didn't even have an accident, just a little pee or anything. It was
Wow.
well,
Oh, whoa, this side is kind of cool, but this is going to be a pain to hang, like, on a shelf. Well, not hang, but put
Oh, is
on
it?
a
Is
shelf.
that-
yeah, like you really should like put just one bit of fishing line and like hang it up on the ceiling. I think that'll look really good.
It's just too big, I feel.
No, like if you just do one fishing line, I think it should be good.
Oh, so-
I used to hang up my Nui Rama by, like, Lego chains. Because I thought it looked cool.
That does sound cool, but that sounds
Oh my
very
gosh.
That was a crazy voice crack just now.
like Hope, that sounds very fragile.
Yeah, speaking of...
That's for Bionicle.
Yeah,
It is. Oso's not a real fan.
I am a real
Thinks that
fan.
The Legend Reborn is the best movie.
And I proved why in the comment
No,
section.
you did it. Your comment was a bunch of nonsense. Have you also like? There's no weight behind any of the like throwing, and they all everybody feels like a flexible cartoon character. Like, they just get like knocked all around in the Legend Reborn. When it's in that fight you were talking about between Strag and Akar, like Strag flies back and he looks like a cartoon character.
Yeah,
That's the best fight in Bionicle.
yeah,
Get
it's
outta
funny.
here.
It's better than freaking what's it called, Web of Shadows or whatever. There's like actually no fighting whatsoever. Just like, oh, I shoot a laser, boom, and then cuts to like nothing.
I think Mask of Light is pretty good. I mean,
Mask of
yeah,
Light,
it's
more like Takanuva's like Day Out. Like,
Oh,
you
I
I
want
think
to punch this
that
guy.
couldn't even punch Blue Sky, dude.
I want to backhand this Jew Jevic.
You say you want to backhand this Jew, Jeffy?
Dude. No,
Oh, okay. I was about to
I would
say,
never ever say anything to God's chosen people.
thank you. I would not want that either.
They're good guys. And think about Penny Parker without her mech. What?
Oh,
Also,
he's
the
talking
cat
about
died too late. Oh no.
Did you say Penny Parker without her dress on, dude?
Well, I think Penny Parker would be very useless without her mech. She's not a real Spider-Man. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
She's Spider Woman. That's right.
Spider nothing.
What?
Spider little useless girl.
Hey, be nice.
All right. I'm sorry.
Why do they use stupid, useless black pins in this set? I mean,
Wait,
black
Did you
axles.
say stupid, useless, and black? What are you?
Yeah, he did.
No, wait. Let me
Are you
explain.
making some kind of
Wait.
political statement?
I like, why would they use black axles? The set's already orange. Might as well just use red at that point.
No.
Hey, point. Have you heard the racist joke about the difference between a black man and a park bench?
No, I haven't.
Do you want to know the punchline of the joke?
I feel like we're gonna hear it anyways.
It better be funny, or else you're just evil. If it's not funny.
Well, it is an evil joke. The punchline is that only the bench can support a family of 4.
Oh, okay. I thought it was actually something. All right.
Only the bench can support a George Floyd statue.
There we
Well,
go.
wait, huh? That was
There was a bench, I believe, with the George Floyd statue on it.
oh, why is it on a bench?
I'm sitting on benches.
Look at this guy. He's huge.
Sorry, I'm sorry for bringing George Floyd into your innocent Bionicle stream. That was uncalled for.
I'll bring him up on your stream too, Cal. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
Let me bring my Cal and figure out see like how tall it is compared to it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't even know. His sword is huge. I didn't even notice that.
By
Yeah.
the way, guys, I started working on a mic. I'm just gonna hype something out just because I'm excited. I started working on a mic the other day. A mic, bleh. And I'm very hyped at how it's coming out. I'm using evil Chinese pieces that so that it will look right.
There's nothing wrong with China. I don't know why you had to say evil.
Yeah.
But they're not real Lego, is my point. And I think that it's gonna look really cool.
Oh, that's good. I'll be the first one there to downvote it.
I can't freaking wait. No, thank you. That means a lot to me.
No.
Wait, Cal, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that whole entire thing because I was trying to find a piece.
Basically, I just have a mock that I'm working on that I spent the last 2 evenings really hammering out as far as getting the techniques figured out. And it's basically done. Now it's just missing some of the right colored pieces from evil overseas companies. But once it has those pieces, it's gonna be super cool. And maybe I'll show you guys privately because it might take a while for me to figure out exactly how I'm gonna use it in videos. But
Awesome.
yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I think
Cool.
it's
That
sweet.
comes out well.
It's always nice to get back into building. It like how often do you guys find yourselves building these days?
Zero.
Yeah, I've not built a mock in a while. After I cleaned my room, I was like, no, not
Yeah.
take any more pieces out.
I
Yeah.
do understand that 100%. My room, the whole area is like a total mess right now. I was able to clean it up a little, but yeah, it's gotten bad.
Well, I have to kind of end the stream here abruptly, but thank you all
Okay.
for watching.
Wait, can I say a final cool line?
Sure.
Oso is the best guy. He's really nice. Here's the facts and logic. Here's the debunking. This guy was nice enough to message me earlier this morning, being like, "Hey, if you're gonna stream today, I won't, so that I don't want a conflict of interest." So yeah, he's a real homie. Support this guy on all platforms. Like him on Twitch, on Rumble, on OnlyFans.
I don't have a Rumble.
Definitely
You're on-
Rumble.
Do you have a Twitch? I was going for all the things you didn't have.
No, I have a Twitch. I had to get the Minecraft cape from last year.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You do Twitch a lot. I've noticed that. Like even while you were building here, like you were kind of like.
No, I actually wanted to originally like do a dual stream thing, like Twitch and YouTube as well. Like I thought that would be cool.
Fair enough. Well, what a great way to end the stream, saying, "Oh, I should have done it a different way." To let me like wrap it up and just be like, "This guy's a legend. This guy's awesome. Follow him on OnlyFans. Come on."
Yeah, I do have a Twitch
Follow his Twitch.
though.
Follow his Twitter. He's very good on Twitter. He likes every pro-Palestinian post I've seen.
Yeah, every one of them, yeah.
Including the good ones.
Thank you guys for watching. Boy, do you have anything to say? Sorry.
Yeah, he's a good guy too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm alright. No, I have nothing to say. I'm good.
Okay, all I could say is support. What's that series called? Oh my god, why do I keep forgetting the name?
Sending depths.
Yeah, support Ascending Devs.
Why were you laughing when you said that?
Oh, because I think it's awesome that people should support it. Even
Support Amazing Digital Circus by buying merch on
I
their.
don't think
yeah, they need support, guys. They're dying as a company,
They're
please.
really dying, please. I'm screaming for Pomni merch.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get it.
I want to put her on her palms and knees when I get to her.
That's really good.
Thank you. Let's end it on that.
Bye.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay.
Happy